Ciao! Welcome back to Market Movers. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V to my right.
Thank you, Prad, and hey guys, welcome back everyone. I hope you like our new name and our new thumbnail. We look
I
pretty,
didn't even see the
pretty.
thumbnail.
What?
I didn't even see the thumbnail. I need to see this.
I love it. You need to see that we're so pretty in there. Well, guys, as usual, please be active on the chat. Ask us anything. And of course, like this video. How's your trading day going so far?
Good so far, Miss V. Let's just make
Cool.
it better with the help of our
Let's
viewers.
indeed. I just turned a major negative day into positive.
With what?
Guess.
Rivian? Lucid?
Almost.
Neo?
Tesla. All right. Why don't we take a look into your profitable
For
trades?
sure. I'm in a trade right now. The only trade I'm in right now is BABA. So I'm sure BABA. Why is my chart not moving? I hate when this happens. For some reason, this chart doesn't want to move. So let me quickly do this. Maybe if I do this, go to 2 minute, or sorry, 3 minute, and then move it back to 1 minute. Nope, that's cool. You don't want to move. That's fine. So anyways, we're short around 127 or so after it came back down through 127. It did break out. We got it on the way down, rode it all the way down to looks like around 125. I'm still sitting in a very small amount of size on this position, trying to see if we can go to VWAP or even below VWAP, which would be great. You know, markets continue to go lower and lower and lower, so we can't wait. Beautiful opportunities over here for the downside because markets continuously going lower here. In terms of market, I'm talking about your SPYs and your NASDAQs. Another trade that I had today, your Affirm trade. So Affirm, I took a long in front of 104, scalped it pretty quick at 106, got out, and then I didn't want to keep on defending that level just in case market did what it's doing right now. So I didn't want to keep on defending. I took my win off that. I scalped it. I got out of there as quick as possible. Peloton, I took 3 trades on this to start off with. The first 2 trades I think were a loser. Yeah, so this one I got stopped down. This one I got stopped out on. This one I ended up winning, and then this one I ended up having my biggest win because this is where I had a ton of shares over here. So I ended up taking those wins out. Look at that, jam out of my position. As soon as I saw the market curl on me, I was like, all right, I'm taking my win. I'm not letting the stock turn around on me, because that was a great call. Because look at what happened over here. 42 ended up breaking. We went as high as 42.75 on that breakout, all the way back to VWAP. I was actually waiting for 44 or 45 to get short, and you know, so I missed my opportunity on this stock over here, and I'm glad I caught the BABA short. However, then another trade that I had today was Apple. So Apple, if the charts can load, we can talk actually on this one. So quick little long scalp at the last low a day before it broke. So quick little long scalp in front of it, and then obviously the same idea as a firm. Didn't want to keep defending that bottom just in case the market broke the low as it did not too long ago. And my losing trade today is actually AMC. So I can show you what I was trying to do. I was trying to short AMC over here. Took a couple scalp profits, got stopped out, and this is where I was trying to take a bigger weight of my short. And if you zoom out to yesterday's levels, around 23, 24 is where yesterday closed at. So I was just trying to get my biggest lot size for AMC short over there. Got shaken out obviously, and then that's where the drop happened. Missed out by like, you know, a couple minutes, so that's fine though. Took that loss and moved on. I was waiting to actually get back in around 25 or 26. I'll show you guys exactly why. Ooh, I have to do this real quick. Show this on all desktops, and then I could transfer this guy over to, oh, actually, give me a second. Awesome. And AMC last night when I was charting it, this is what I saw about the volume profile. So over here, as you guys can see, the 26 level yesterday, when it broke through a lot of stops, which gave you a 50-cent move to the downside. So I'm looking for a retest of 25.50 to 26 to see if there's any liquidity that can come up there, or even buyers who can keep on pushing the stock higher from there. I'm actually looking for a move back to $20 later on in the month, and then a move to $16 on AMC, but we'll see if buyers can continue to hold this price on $20 or so. But today, with the beautiful move back to 20, almost 25, as predicted. You know, I said watch for that level 20 to get held up by two ideas. One would be Apes are going to be looking to load up more size, and the second one would be your shorts who are already deep in the money right now are looking to close their stocks for profit. So they're both of that in combination is going to bring a pop into the stock, which is what we're seeing right now. So once if we get to 26, 25, 50, 26, and if volume doesn't fill up over there, if buyers don't show up and there is no supply for that demand that created to the downside, then we're gonna there's nothing else on that side except for we're gonna see more downside. So we're gonna wait for 20. If 20 breaks today, that's bad. 20 should not break today. If 20 breaks today, AMC, I'm not liking that. And that's all my trades for today, Miss V. I do have a GME trade I could show you guys.
Sure, please.
This is a quick little GME trade. Got burnt on that short, and then I took short here, took more short here, got all out over here. Very small winner, not even significant. Got out right away. Did not want to keep short in this because of AMC, so did not want to keep doing the same thing on a different stock and take beating twice. So took my lessons, moved on from it right away. Prad bought the Peloton last night and hung his clothes on it. That's right. Did you want to talk about your trades, Miss V?
Sure, Prad. Well, looking at daily chart on Tesla, 1 minute chart, sorry. So at the open, it dipped all the way to 930 level, and then it went back and traded above VWAP for the whole morning. Was pretty strong, just not broke VWAP back to the downside. I am happy about this because guess what? I'm short on Tesla, guys, at 943 level. I'm still holding at 944. Tesla now at 944 level also. In general, I was keeping an eye on higher time frame chart. My idea was that after the dip, it will go back and try fill that gap with the previous close. Pretty much it did, and in the pre-market, I put short order for 960. It never got there, but got really close. But then I decided just to get it at 944. Because I was like, if it never gets there, I'll just get short in here. So I'm still holding patiently. Finally, it's back to the area I got into short position. Anyways, was a tense, stressful day for me. And by the way, we have a new member. Romance, happy world, welcome to the green side. I hope you're having a wonderful day. So yes, that's what's popping with my Tesla, keeping my short.
Let's go. I'm looking to take profits on Baba here. We're starting to bounce in front of 125 / just above VWAP. So I don't really want to be holding this. Like, just gonna take my profits, realize the money that I made on it, and now Baba is the #1 stock of the day for me. Let's go, Baba. And right after that is a firm, and I brought up a firm because our good friend Ashutok wants me to talk about a firm buy opinion. So I did defend. I traded a firm once. Why can't I scroll today? So I did trade that 103, 104 long once already on a firm, and I don't want to defend it just in case the market keeps on dropping. In my opinion, overall, a firm's back to these IPO levels, almost IPO levels. So kind of something that you can expect to see what happened with Baba is people will start buying the levels over here, and we also have that partnership with Amazon. And the last time we dipped below 100 to 96.45, that was an instant buy, and we ran up to 126. In my opinion, I think a firm belongs at $120 or so. Will it go there? It depends on father time or mother time, or whatever gender you want to assign it. But it depends on time, and also we have that Fed meeting coming in tomorrow. If that Fed meeting changes stuff, and if they decide to increase rates quicker or tapering faster, or any slight change of language from what is being expected to what actually is said, the discrepancy between the expectation and the actual reality of the speech is going to also move the market a little bit. So I think tomorrow we're gonna trade a little sideways off the open. Expect almost no movements happening until 2 o'clock, and then a big move at 2 o'clock. Something like happened like last time almost. So a lot of hands-off movement for me. I kind of just wanted to be, cash today in terms of even my trading. I didn't want to really get beat up on it, but there was really great opportunities on the market, so I had to push myself on the trading side. But if I was you guys, maybe I would be a little hands-off and cash, because this is a little crazy week that we're gonna head into, especially with the quad witching coming in, and with the 2 o'clock news that's gonna come in tomorrow. Would love to see where the market decide. Are we gonna get back above 16,000 tomorrow with the news at 2 o'clock, or are we gonna get rejected from 16,000 on the Nasdaq and continue heading lower, establishing a bear market, and then maybe in January or February we pick some of that back up with the as Greg said, window dressing, or the Santa Claus rally coming in the next few weeks or so, is something that we're going to be keeping our eye on. So I'm looking for another maybe 10% move to the downside in the market like we saw recently not too long ago. Waiting for the ADGI rally. ADGI down 78%. Whoa. Okay, so not sure what the catalyst is. Let me just quickly put it up over here. Not on our watch list either. So, Miss V, do you mind helping me with the ADGI?
Sure. News?
Thank you. Yeah. So ADGI with 13 million shares is just absolutely getting destroyed, down 78% today. Currently trading around at $7.33 and was previously trading at, I'm going to guess, 33-ish or so. So just absolutely getting destroyed. ADGI had a negative results for their COVID therapeutic. Thank you, Sean. Prad is in the building, people. Yes, sir. New IPO, SIDU halted. SIDU halted at currently 29.70, with only 166,000 shares traded. So be a little careful if you're looking at this. Not enough volume for me, at least for IPO place. So not really excited to. And Trade Idea doesn't even have a Sidu Space Inc. Sidu Space. Sidu Space. But yeah, low float. Not even sure what the float is. So let me quickly pull it up on this website. Is this a website? Yeah, this is a website. SIDU, 3 million shares with the 18 million offering. Supposed to open at $4 to $6, and it opened at what again? Sorry, 29. Sorry, opened at 27 and was supposed to open at 4 to 6. All right, we're gonna be watching this stock. This is gonna be some excitement. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be trading it for you guys. Obviously, I don't have experience trading stocks this crazy, but we'll watch it. We'll keep our eyes on it. It wants to open at $30 right now. Let me just filter this material and let me also delete some tickers out of it. Miss V, in the meantime, do you have anything on ADGI?
Absolutely, I do. And as Sean said, they basically says that they had to pause patient recruitment in phase 2/3 COVID-19 treatment trial with their drug, which means basically it doesn't really work currently, and they work on that. So that will follow that move to the downside. And also, I wanted Prad to. Are you aware of GRTX today?
No, it's on our watch list, right?
It's absolutely on the watch list, and it's up now 121% on good news, guys. And if you go on our watch list, it's right here. It's announced corrected positive result from its late stage study of lead drug candidate.
All right, so yeah, GRTX. Ooh, why do I have Pfizer open? I thought I pulled up GRTX. So GRTX 120% to the upside, as Miss V just quoted not too long ago, with 182 million volume. Let's quickly pull up also the float on the stock. 11 million shares float, and the short float is 9.79% according to Trade Ideas. Obviously, some of that float's probably getting soaked up right now at this move up. Actually, a good catalyst. So it's not one of your low floaters without a catalyst that just moves up. That also has a short interest because those games have been being played for a while. So actually something with the good catalyst. I would love to see what happens in the next few coming days, especially with the 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock meeting tomorrow. That's a big volume candle. So yeah, we're looking for a move above $4 and then maybe close this gap at $7.50 that was made on October 18th. So maybe we close that gap not too far out from here. Pfizer. I wanted to check Pfizer because Pfizer actually also had another catalyst. I believe the catalyst was around 89% efficacy of their COVID-19 pill or something along those lines. So Pfizer holding strength pretty strong over here in front of VWAP, not dipping not dipping overall on the day either. So good look for Pfizer. I want to compare it with Moderna and Novavax and BNTX. So let's look at Moderna. Moderna back to $270. I actually would like to short it around these prices, but once again, these vaccine stocks have just been so insanely strong, and especially weak markets. So I'm not sure if I want to be touching the short side just yet. Maybe I have a line at 271. I know that, but I don't want to be shorting that just yet, just because like how it's the stock's trading. Let me pull up a Moderna on the 1 minute. So there you go, 271.50 would have just broke, and I think I'm gonna actually look for that short. We're pretty much at yesterday's closing price, so we'll look for that short here on Moderna and see if we get that fill. If we do, we'll gladly ride it to the downside. We did. Okay, now we'll gladly ride it to the downside, and we'll give it a dollar stop otherwise. 270, 273, 273.01, and that's our stop. Awesome. Piton consolidating. I see 39 hoping. PTON. Piton's at 39. No, that's still above $40. So Peloton did have that positive catalyst coming in yesterday of the advertisement that brought it up a little bit. So we'll see obviously where Peloton goes from here on out. It did dip under 40, which was my previous price target for the short side. So now that we did dip under 40, let's see where Peloton ends up happening. We could get some buyers. Obviously Sean mentioned that he put a sum into his long-term account. I actually bought today. My account alert got triggered and it said I have now Meta ETF on my account. Let's go. So that's my way of owning Facebook and Roblox instead of directly buying Facebook and Roblox at those highs, and I get to own Meta ETF at $15.
Prad, I see a few people talking about Boeing. It's now down 0.48%. But anyways, take a look, maybe?
Yeah, for sure. Let's go check out Boeing. Boeing, big move to the downside off those VWAP areas. Looks like 199, let's say 198.50 all the way to 196. So lost $2 from VWAP, coming back into pre-market ranges almost. I'm not really sure if I want to go long here. I'd much rather wait to go to 195 and go long based on the consolidation in pre-market. Although that's not a lot of volume in pre-market for me to lean on that. So that's just something to keep in mind while you are looking for a long on Boeing maybe, or even if you're looking for a short. Right now I do see a breakout trade maybe in front of 196.50, 197. 197 is a bit too far. Maybe 196.50 breakout trade long if that's something that you want to look out for, but I'm not taking that. What do you think of Apple falling? When do you think it will recover? AAPL. So what do I think about Apple falling is I'm going to come right back into that mentality that, Sean kind of put into me not too long ago, which is Apple really going to lose 50% of its value? So this move on the Apple to the downside is not really significant. We're kind of seeing profit taking maybe coming in along with the weakness of the market because Apple was really strong on its way to hit that $3 trillion market cap goal. So as soon as we hit that $3 trillion market cap goal, a lot of people started taking off profit targets. There's a lot of these orders probably sitting there, stink offers or whatever you want to call it, just sitting there waiting for the stock to move up, and that's why we're seeing a little bit of a selling come in. I'm not too worried about the selling. I think even if Apple goes to 150, I'm not worried about it in any shape or form. When will it recover? We don't have the answer for that. We don't have a crystal ball in front of us to tell us the future, obviously. So it will happen when it will happen, but we're just gonna be on for the ride and make money while it's going up, right? Prad, is Ford barcoding to change direction? Agree. Ford's below 20 right now, so Ford's at $19 or so. Looks like it is barcoding a little bit to sideways, but obviously stocks only do a couple things, right? They either go up, they either go down, or they go sideways. And then when they're going sideways, they have to eventually decide if they want to break out and go one side or the other. Ford's kind of in that zone right now where it was for a long time at $11, $11 and $12. Right now, the previous $11 and previous $12 on Ford is the current 19 and 20 in my opinion. So I'm just gonna wait for Ford to go back in the 20 and trade it in that range. At this point right now, as long as Ford is above 19, even in a weak market, I don't think you have much to worry about it. Euro market closes in 10 minutes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for mentioning that.
Prad, positive day for Uber. It's up 5.5%.
Positive day for Uber. Let's go check it out. Uber duber. All right, so Uber positive day indeed, 5% up. If you guys remember that joke that Sean made not too long ago about the Duber idea, and then they actually decided to make that idea a reality within like a week. Well, it's almost like they were listening to Sean. They're listening to the show. So Uber, new ideas over there to incorporate the marijuana distribution business through their car rides too. Currently up 5% to the moon. We're looking for some sort of retracement back to $36 or even $37, where VWAP currently is. A rejection of 38.45 or 38.50. Let's just keep it simple. Of rejection of 38.50 on the high side off of clean 5% move today to the upside.
Real quick on Uber also, there are some news at UBS conference today. Uber CEO says that they're confident they'll come in a top half of their guidance for Q4. So they say that it won't be affected by Omicron that much, and they're confident about that.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's amazing. I am actually, I don't know about lifts. You take lifts, right, Miss V?
I used to sometimes, because as I said sometimes the price and the time is different depending on the area you're ordering for that.
Yeah.
But lately I've been just ordering Uber. And honestly, I'm being so bad on Uber Eats. My Uber Eats delivery drivers already know me.
They know you?
They know me. That's the worst.
Oh, that's fine.
If you see me, guys, hi.
Maybe they're watching you too.
That would be the worst.
Do you tell them you're a YouTube show host?
Yes, I open the door and right away, hey.
You should tell them, maybe. I don't know. And they'll watch you. Hey, bring views to our... That's an extra like button for me to go blonde.
You're right.
Every like counts.
Yeah, I'll just to people on the street, I'll just go and say, "Hey, I'm on the show on YouTube.
I'm a YouTube show." But no, I'm on my Moderna profit. I just took my first profit target on Moderna at what's the target that I took? 270.46. So that was about $1.50 in the money on the downside. I'm still holding 50% of my bag. Let's see if we can ride it towards VWAP or even 267 or so. But I did not want to short Moderna, but I'm glad that the idea worked out over here. And the idea was simply shorting the stock at yesterday's close price. Uber Duber Eats, smoke and the munchies in one delivery. That's right. Lucid, LCID with 26 million shares currently trading to the upside. Looks like Lucid Motors getting somewhat of a Good move on the upside, even though the market's bleeding. I want to go check other EV makers along with it, and I'll come right back to Lucid for you. So let's see what NIO is looking like. NIO is down 5%. What is XPEV looking like? These are your Chinese ones, obviously. Then we'll go look at it for American ones too, and then we'll go look at Tesla right now. Barcoding
below VWAP, trying to
wow,
break.
3 of my charts just died. Okay, yeah, Tesla kind of barcoding. We'll go right back to Lucid right now. So Lucid obviously does have its own catalyst, but the negative catalyst. So not sure why we're ripping on the upside over here. The catalyst was they're getting probed by the SEC about the CCIV merger that they had, the reverse SPAC merger. So we're looking for where where Lucid Motors caps out at. So far, we've been watching Lucid Motors bounce in front of 36 and then get rejected by 40. So let's see what happens when 40 breaks or when 36 breaks. Until then, we have a pretty clean range every day to trade this stock. And so I'm going to short it if we go back to 40 or so. And if we go down to 36 or so, I'm going to go long.
Prad, Benjamin Franco on the chat is asking, Trader Prad, any educational YouTube channels you would recommend?
TraderTV.Live.
That's the right question.
Question
And the answer. Well, yes, Benjamin, subscribe to our channel. Every weekend we post new educational videos, so I really recommend you to go through them. They're all about 5 to 8 minutes long, but golden ticket, as everyone says. So I really recommend you to subscribe so you receive notifications when we have new content over the weekend.
Thank you, Miss V. Yeah. Every do we post daily too? The trade of the day too, right?
Trade of the day we post daily too, and we do this in terms of 2 to 4 p.m. live show. So you either can watch Trade of the Day live, or at the same time we cut them off, so it's more convenient for viewers, and you can see them later.
Perfect.
After the end of the trading day.
Watch V Money and Trader Prad daily, and you'll learn. We also have the morning guys too, so just watch us every day from 8:30 till 4 o'clock, and you'll learn. NES, let's go to NES for sure. 10 seconds on Sidhu, a 15-minute halt. Okay, so I'll just say on Sidhu for now. Why am I saying it like it's the Indian name? Sidhu. I'm just gonna say SIDU, Sidhu. So SIDU. Apparently 10 seconds left for the halt. Let's see if it's gonna open up anytime soon. If not, then I'm gonna move to a different stock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 10. All right, over. NES on Amex. Let's go check out NES on Amex. It could be a news halt, guys. I'm going to check for it in a second. It'll be pretty surprising to see a news halt off a write-off of IPO, but we'll figure that out in a minute. NES on Amex. Let's see what this one's doing. This one was a crazy mover yesterday to the upside and also halted, I believe, once. Yes, once. Did it halt today? Nope, no real halts today that I see, but decent amount of volume, 21 million shares back into the same prices or ranges that it was around yesterday, even though we did dip off into the closing time. We're back into those same $2.40 or so and kind of barcoding in that area. So it looks like we're going to be in this area for a little bit longer until the stock's going to decide which direction to finally go.
Prad, again off topic as I love. Fat Mark, Miss V, what is the lunch menu today? So for the lunch we have honey and herb grilled chicken with rice pilaf and zucchini corn sacotage. Sounds good.
That's a lot of words.
We love chicken in here.
It's a lot of words. BFRI. Let's go check out BFRI. BFRI is apparently one of those heavily shorted stock. Some websites and some sources are saying 90%. Some sources are saying 20%. So we don't really know what the actual number is on the short. This is a beyond chart. So BFRI with a 3 million float or so, I believe. 3.4 maybe. BFRI. 3.6 million float for BFRI, and currently still up on the day, 2.49 percent up on the day, and rejected off looks like almost $8. 7.91 was where the rejection happened, and trying to find support in front of pre-market area over here, even though this was like a lower volume area compared to this. So I would expect the stock to go back down here maybe later on in the day if the market shows us more weakness. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to, what was I gonna do again? Halts, NASDAQ, halts. NASDAQ halts, SIDU. That's a volatility pause, and it's yet to open. So it's been 10 minutes already, and maybe it's a 20-minute halt. We have seen one of them. Not very often do we see these 20-minute halts. So not sure what's going on. Let me quickly pull up the imbalance locator for you guys to see if the price moved up. No, price moved down. This is why it gets taking so long, because the stock was supposed to open at $4 to $6, opened at $27, went up as high as $29, and is now going to open at $16 once it unhalts. That's going to be absolutely insane. I don't know what to say anymore.
A few people also talk about Walmart.
Walmart, WMT. Let's go check out Walmart. Moderna now $2 in the money. Whoa, Walmart with a big move off right into the market movers. Why didn't I just pull it up then? It was 10:55, just 5 minutes right in the market movers, giving you a nice breakout of VWAP all the way to the high of day, which currently we're at 144.41, and 144.50 looks like the area that it got capped out at. This is yesterday's high, and we just rocketed through yesterday's high off of that low. That's insane. Let me quickly pull up Walmart over here then. How do we get this rocket ship strapped onto the stock when the market was going down at the same time? What? Okay, Walmart. So here we go, Walmart in front, just that bottom. Oh, that's a clean 136 support over there. That's been a multi big support at 136. Makes a lot more sense now. When in doubt, pull out, right, guys? Just pull it out right here. You see this 136 support holding up one more time, allowing the stock to rip as high as this resistance over here, 144.50. The next one could be 146.50, and then I see 149 or so, and then all the way up there at 153.66, which is the all-time high. Moderna now $2 in the money. So let me pull up my chart over here, see what it looks like. I can still hold this stock a little bit more to the downside, 268 or so. I'll throw my target at 268.50, just in case the stock does want to go down there. I don't really want to be that stingy to hold it to VWAP. I'll take my $3-4 a share winner if they give it to me. CNBC probably mentioned it. What are we talking about? Walmart has been pumped by pros for ages, Prad. Thank you. We're talking about Walmart. EU market closed, I believe, all red. Yeah, it is 11:32, so markets do close at 11:30, but then they actually close at 11:35 because of the way the market mechanics work. So I'll give it a couple more minutes still, and we'll actually see if it closed on red or if it closed on green. Well, I mean, obviously we know if it closed on green or red based on the market, but what the uptick happens or downtick happens. SIDU open. Thank you guys and girls. So SIDU opened at 1661. So as the imbalance locator did indicate, it was going to get destroyed to the downside off that halt price for more than a $4 move. Where did it halt? 29, right? 270. Okay, ignore that 270 price. What? All right, ignore that, I guess. So yeah, we're now at $16, and now it wants to actually open up at $17. So a lot of crazy move going on this stock. It was supposed to be, what, $5? Yes, it was. It was supposed to be $5. Of course, it's going down. Yes, I mean, yeah, obviously. But we'll see where it wants to go. And maybe it has a little bit of that space oomph to it, because it has the name space in it. We don't even know what the stock does, but from the Google search that we did for a quick second, they are apparently space related. Can you explain the buyout for ARNA? So ARNA is getting bought out by Pfizer for $100. That means for $100 cash. I think it's cash. So for that means the stock is not going to be worth more than $100 at the time from here on till the end of time, whenever the stock gets delisted from. So the idea is, if you want to go long, make sure that you know where your target is, which is no longer than 100. And if you are going short, then you should know that, like, the stock is eventually going to go to $100 and it's going to delist at 100. So you want to be really careful short in the stock. Yesterday, the premium on the stock was around 90 to 100%, and usually, when people are up 90 to 100% randomly overnight, because one of the biggest vaccination companies in the world is going to buy the company out, you can expect people to take profits, and that's why off the $100 move that we saw yesterday, the stock went down to about 89, 87, or even 90, and now we're bouncing off that same 90, going towards $100. So you can expect the stock to slowly trend towards that $100 for the rest of the month or the rest of the year, and whenever it's about to get delisted, it's going to go out for that price or lower than that price, never higher. Maybe higher, but it's very rare. Very rare that it closes higher than that. Because, think about it. Why would anyone pay more for ARNA than what Pfizer is willing to pay to acquire it? So logically, it doesn't make sense. That's why you can't expect more than 100 per share on that stock. DocuSign, okay, beautiful trajectory on DocuSign today with almost 3.5% to the upside. 154.71 is the high of the day. No, that's Caparino. Ignore that number. That number is dark wick. Let me get it over here for you guys. One day, 145.44 is the current high of the day, and just looks like it tested VWAP once, but besides that, not really coming down with the market. So DocuSign having some relative strength against the market today. Can you look at SQ for sure? So looking at SQ right now with the 3.5 million shares traded today. Square looks like the high day is 175, 176 exactly. So it bounced it off 176, came back down to VWAP, did not hold VWAP even though the off the open move looked pretty strong. And now we're trying to see if there's any buyers, any support in front of 170, square or block, whatever you want to call it. We're still looking to see what happens for the name change and how the name change is going to affect the stock, or the overall idea for trying to transition into more blockchains is going to help them, or how is it going to help them? Sorry. Memes and movers. No, it's now market movers, my friend. Market movers.
Prad, can we take a look at ESSC on NASDAQ? It's a SPAC company and it went public in March 2020. Well, it's fine. So yeah, great move to the upside.
For sure, let's check it out. ESSC actually bringing a volume candle right now. That's a big volume candle for the day. $11.35. So not too long ago, 2 minutes ago exactly, that volume candle kicking in, taking the stock above $20 all the way to 22. Is there a catalyst for MSV? Do you know if there's a merger news that was announced for this stock? So ESSC, looks like there was some sort of a merger news that got released either yesterday or today, that's allowed the stock to move from December 1st till now. So it looks like for the past 14 days now, someone's been knowing something and has been pushing the stock up. Otherwise, look at the consolidation over here at $10. It's been basically consolidating at $10 for so long, and doing absolutely nothing, and then randomly we start seeing spikes. It's like someone knew something and they started buying shares, they started accumulating it, or started moving the position a little bit, and now we're seeing it above 20. ESSC, all options in the money, big gamma squeeze coming. So is it just a short squeeze? Yes,
that's exactly what I wanted to say. The only thing on the news I can see that it gains on social media mentions gamma squeeze, and also have been halted 2 times, as I can see.
That's today?
Yeah, no, it's
Past.
December 13 though. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
Great catch. So today I don't see anything on that.
Thank you, Miss V. That's actually very useful. So this is a short squeeze play now. So no real SPAC catalyst behind it. Maybe there could be some SPAC catalyst that involves like Reddit DD on it, which I'm not discrediting. If it works, it works. But I want to go see what the short float is and what the actual float is. ESSC. ESSC float 14 million and the short float is 0.74. So not even any sort of real short float percentage that I see. And if it's just gamma squeeze coming in, then I'm really surprised to see why, as to what the reasoning could be at this point. Tesla.
I'm just out 50% of my trade on Tesla.
Let's go, Miss V. Moderna coming down, crash into our exit point right now. So as you guys remember, my exit was 268.50. I'm about 20 cents or so out of that, and I'm $3.50 in the money. If that ends up, there we go. Come on, just give it to me. That's me on the book. You want to film me. Nope, they want to run it past me. I'm gonna be stingy. I'm not gonna move my order because they're gonna film me. There we go. We're out. Thank you, Moderna, for that beautiful trade. But obviously we're gonna probably head much lower to VWAP or so. I took my profits. I'm happy with where my target was. Let's see what the overall market's doing. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys over here. NQ /H22CM. So NQ Arun, are you using H22 or Z22? H22. Sorry, Z21. Sorry. H22. Thank you. So H22 over here. Nasdaq futures are trying to catch again some sort of bids, get back into this range over here. Maybe go back to VWAP if some sort of strength comes in the market. I'm not gonna say it is, but I would like for the market to, obviously for my personal gain, I want the market to go red because then that allows me to start my investing account. But for anyone else who has already an investing account, this is not looking good. We're almost down 2% on NASDAQ. And for the ES futures, we are currently down H22 ES/H22CM. I need to change this contract up here too. ES/H22. And I need to change this one, H22. All right, let me just save the thing because just in case they crash, I don't want that to happen. All right, awesome. So now I can talk about this stock again. Or sorry, this future contract over here. Down 1% on the ES. Still in a beautiful range over here. Something that the NASDAQ wants to get back into, looks like. And it will be great to see if we can just hold there for the rest of the day and not move, because will be nice to catch some bottoms. You know the type of trader I am. I would love to catch some lows on the day. Speaking of lows on the days, let's look for some opportunities. Is Roblox at a point where we could catch a low? Not really. How about Apple? Is Apple at a point where I'm not sure every time why I pull up Apple charts, it's just that top chart does not want to load up. That's like really mood swings on this chart over here. Peloton, someone wants me to look at Peloton. I'm not looking for Peloton long here, but I understand the idea. Baba, let's look at Baba. Prad, are you a bear, sir? Yes, sir. All day, baby. No, I'm just a trader, man. I'm just a day trader, but I can't help it that I always look for opposite to the trend kind of setups. I just look for reversal setups, reversion to the mean setups. So I'm not really a bear or a bull, but more often than longs, I am in red trades. So I guess you could call me a bear because of that. Prad's a bear. He won't give in on the dip. He still wants more. Okay, I guess so. Where are we going to? I'm looking to catch the dips on something, guys. Give me tickers that you guys are looking at that has a dip anywhere. That'd be great to look for. Not sure why my ES H22 is not loading, but my Z21 loads. Huh, whatever. SQ on New York. Let's take a look at SQ again to see if that one's loading up for us. That's Baba chart. That's not Square. Square still not at the near lows that I would want to push it. I guess you could take this 171 and really give that whole dollar risk if you want to. I don't really want to be doing that because like if market breaks the low right now where it is in terms of market, both the QQQs and the SPYs, Square can come down with it, and I don't want to really be giving away my money like that. I'd rather be holding some of my money. Maybe you can draw a trend line, something along this line, and you know just as soon as the trend line breaks, you get out. But like you know, I don't like trading those type of trend lines or patterns. Let me just can't hold up, do that. There we go. Palantir dips to yesterday's high. You mean rips to yesterday's high? Oh, dips because it came down. Okay, well, let me quickly take a look at this. We're on the 1 minute. Let me go to the 5-day chart here. So that's the yesterday's high. So Palantir way below yesterday's high currently. We're actually trying to go see if we can bounce off of this level right here, which is what, 1840, 1835. Actually, my entry on Palantir for my long term is 1840. So I'm not happy seeing this on Palantir. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm looking for the multi long term trade on Palantir. So I'm not worried about what happens on the intraday trade over here, and nor am I worried about to, you know, manipulate the stock for my own purposes for the you know, not worrying about my long term is what I'm trying to say. So I'm okay with making a short stock trade over here or a long trade over here, even though I am long on my personal account. It doesn't matter to me much in terms of that outlook. I think Palantir readjusted with EZ21, so I hope we can start moving up. All right. That's great news. So we'll see what happens. ESZ at one, sorry.
I'm finally fully out of my short trade on Tesla.
Profit?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
I'm back to profitable territory, guys. I couldn't be happier because my short entrance was at 944. My half out was 939. Another part 936, and then another like around 10 shares 939. So this is a profitable day for me, but it was so stressful because the majority of the morning stock was going against me, but I wasn't too stressed about that because I was stick to my plan. Again, I was expecting that to get to that 90-60ish level to fill that gap with the previous close, but then I was still expecting the stock to go back to the downside. So yay!
Let's go, Miss V. Always profits are always great. Profits are always great. Good to see. So Affirm, someone asked me, or not someone asked me, but someone mentioned AMD and Affirm for a dip buy. I think I missed out my opportunity on AMD. Oops, I'm typing in the chat, guys. Give me a second. Let me not type in the chat and type it over here. I think I missed my dip in front of AMD right there. It just started moving away from me just as I pulled up on the ticker, so I missed out on that. But I do like this Affirm one. Affirm in front of 100. I absolutely love the long in front of 100. And you know, this is probably one of those stocks where I'm gonna keep catching the falling knife until I catch the long on it, because these levels in front of Affirm right now are just an absolute beauty for scalps, even for a long-term investment or even for a swing trade. You know, one green day in the market will probably take Affirm back to those, you know, 110s, 120s and give you a nice 10% move on the market. So I like Affirm for a swing trade here, but keep in mind tomorrow we have that meeting coming in at 2 o'clock, and that meeting could really shake things up again, and it could also not really move the market the whole day before 2 o'clock. So if you're looking for a swing trade and the market doesn't move all day till 2 o'clock, and then 2 o'clock meeting comes and moves the wrong direction, that kind of sucks. So you might as well just be cash until that meeting comes in, until, you know, the government really decides how to deal with inflation. And then you can make a decision on how to make a trade off of that. It's up to you guys, really. Obviously, your money, your options, your calls. It's all you know, your trades at the end of the day. But that's just how I would be looking at it. SIDU open again. Where am I typing this time? SIDU. SIDU opened again and is now currently trading at $13 or so. I'm going to guess maybe we're going to try going up one more time, and if that happens, we're halting again. The stock says apparently it's up 179%, even though it's down from the open price. So not sure what the stock wants to do here. We'll just, pull it back every now and then. I'm not gonna make a trade in this one. Absolutely not. It's just insane. Firm has a huge gap to close at $92. I don't think that gap's going to be close, to be honest, because Affirm has a partnership with Amazon. That gap came in from that partnership with Amazon. So right here we are. These are your IPO ranges for Affirm right here at $96 or so. The IPO range high was 103 exactly, and IPO open print was $90.01. So even if Affirm goes down to $86, that's just non-stop buying territories for every single reason. You can forget this gap fill because this is the day that the news came out and they just started ripping. Earnings allowed the stock to rip, and then the news allowed the stock to rip one more time. So we're just looking for an actual fair value price of the stock, which could be between 130 to 120. So the 92 gap fill, I don't really see that gap fill because look, this gap fill kind of already played out. I see this one to 92 that you're talking about, but we could easily just bounce off of 96 or even 100 because last time we did dip below 100, look how fast we ran back to 130. So that's why I think that 92 gap fill kind of does not matter. But you are not wrong. There is that hidden rule in the market that every gap eventually gets filled. So it's just a matter of time now when the gap wants to get filled or if it wants to get filled, right? It's just like a hidden rule. It's not mandatory that it's gonna happen either. It could never happen. So that's just something to keep an eye out for. That's going to create bag holders with everything you just said about Affirm. For the downside, Affirm up to $90 or even $83 is just all buy territory. These are non-stop buying territories. You're looking at the all-time chart right now. Most of the volume for Affirm has transacted at $108 or $109. So this is where most of your longs are. So people are already bag holding this position no matter what. Even if you're not bag holding the stock from these ranges, people are already bag holding from these ranges. And if you held it all the way from here to here, and you're going to close here, then you're making a big mistake. So if you bag up from here to here, you might as well bag hold this rest of the process too, and then get out on the break of 86 to the downside.
Prad, I believe today and tomorrow you have some speeches.
Yeah.
So what time today do you know by any
I don't think today. I think it's tomorrow at 2. Are you sure today?
You remember we asked Arun, he said that today is something going to happen also.
I'm not sure. Arun, are you? Did you say something like that? Did you say that today there was a meeting of some sort? No, it starts today, and then they announce it tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, we don't have any meeting that's gonna come out today. Thoughts on Hood? I absolutely think Hood is one of the most iffiest companies out there in the world. That being said, I understand why people use that broker. It was so easy to buy and sell stocks from it. So I understand why people chose that. But it's one of the most iffiest companies ever so far that I've seen. And one more thing about that is we have Kathy Woods just buying up Hood almost every time, right? So I don't know, man. My opinion on Hood, I really don't know. I haven't used it enough. Obviously, I'm Canadian. I only go from what we've seen in the stock market from the AMC days and the GME days, and based off of that, I don't like Hood, right? But at the same time, I should also be saying I don't like IBKR. I don't like any broker out there that kind of blocked the buy button. Why am I only bandwagoning against Robinhood? I should be bandwagoning against everybody who took away the buy button. Everybody who's not a Canadian broker, basically, because we were able to buy but you guys weren't. So I don't know. It really doesn't make sense for me to hate Robinhood and not hate Interactive Broker, if you kind of understand it. And the guy from Interactive Broker was on the news channel, was like hating on every single ape out there, whereas like Vlad was like quiet, and Vlad got the biggest heat out of everybody. So like I kind of feel bad for Vlad, even though I don't really care about him. It is what it is. The human aspect of me makes me feel bad for him. UPST is trying to bounce. We already have a greater ADV here. UPST. UPST, let's go check out UPST. Still getting destroyed. I remember shorting the stock at 200 like less than a week ago, and now here we are at 130s, 140s. Currently consolidated pretty strong around 139. Look at that consolidation right here, and then broke out of that consolidation. I would have loved to catch that bottom, so that kind of sucks. We could maybe take a short trade over here, but I'm not sure where my out would be, so I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to map it out a little bit, and since I have to do that now, I'm not gonna do that right now. Where are we going to? Operating income 1.3 billion for HUD. They have a long way to go. PayPal close to breaking big level, going down. No, PayPal's getting crushed one more time. Not really. PayPal's flat. So PayPal's at these 186, 185 levels. PayPal's basically flat. Notice the weakness in the overall market, and PayPal's not really, dying off that weakness. So I'm not sure why you think we're going to break that level if we haven't already. But, maybe if more weakness comes into the market, we could. So this is where we are right now, just basing off in front of that line. What is that line? 183.86 or so. We can even draw that line down to 180 actually. So let me just repaint that line to 180 right now. Boom. So that's where we're going to use that instead. So as long as we're above 180 on PayPal, we're good. And that's a long way down today. So, maybe we could go down all the way down to 180. But notice how the market's, really struggling to hold up at the bottoms over there. And PayPal hasn't really flushed below VWAP with the overall market weakness. So I'm not sure why you think PayPal is going to do that. Moving over to Moderna. Affirm's now starting to make some moves to the profit side. So I'm thinking about adding some shares here as long as the market goes higher. If QQQs and SPYs can show me that they want to go for an uptake or ride to a little bit closer to VWAP, then I'm going to add some shares to my Affirm position, ride it to VWAP, and take more profits over here.
We have a new member alert, Power. Welcome to the Trader TV Live family. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate your support a lot. Power, which car is this? Is this BMW?
That's right.
Shout out to BMW drivers.
That's right, BMW. Look at you. How did you know that was BMW? Just because of the logo?
No, I just know that there is BMW
M2, M series, yeah. Good job, SV. All right. You know a lot more than I give you credit for. Sheesh. I got 3 BMWs. I got 3 Brampton Motor Works too, bro. They're just driven by other people. I got a chauffeur in my BMWs. All right. You don't even got that. Granted, I have to share my BMW with like 1,500 more people, but that's my BMW, baby. The models of BMW use M, i.e. M3. That's right. Affirm. We can move on from Affirm. No i8. Ooh, I don't know about those i8s. I don't know. They look fancy schmancy, but I don't know if I would ever buy one of those. Granted, I can't afford one, but if I could, I don't know if I'm ever gonna buy one of those. Now, fractional ownership, baby. Prad's Uber driver has a BMW, so he says he has a BMW. Actually, I was talking about the Brampton Transit Motor Works. Haha, I'm not even talking about the Uber. I'm talking about Brampton Transit. SPY falling. Yes. Oh, SPYs are indeed falling. Thank you for the call out. I wasn't watching it, so I'm going to quickly go back to my firm position here. So market wants to go for another ride to the south side. And in that case, I'm worried about my longs. We'll see what happens over here. Low a day being 102.40 on a firm. And we're kind of chilling right now. Let's see if it breaks that or not. How about Coinbase? We can go to Coinbase right now, and then we can also cover your Bitcoin and other coins. So Coinbase near 250, holding up pretty well near 250. But yeah, I don't know if I want to be pushing along without looking at cryptocurrency right now. So Bitcoin going lower. Ethereum is down today. but still kind of flat. Dogecoin up 20% thanks to Elon Musk. Shiba up 20 or 2% thanks to Doge, thanks to Elon Musk, and Cardano up 0.4%. Tesla, the 394 support has held twice. Tesla, let's go back to Tesla here. I didn't think. I mean, why wouldn't I think? Why didn't I think of Tesla when I was trying to catch a bottom? Obviously, I would. I mean, I understand. 930, 940. The previous low was 944.80. Let me show you what I was talking about. This line right here, 944.80, and then we have this line at 910. So if we just zoom in a little bit. Let me do 1 month instead. And that was the low that we ended up breaking. And now, like you saw, 930 is the low of day today, 930.50. And you guys are saying what it's holding up at. I forget what the price was. Yeah, like I think it can drop a little bit more to the downside. I don't really want to be stepping in front of it just yet. Daryl, I am back. What's up, Daryl?
Yo, Daryl, welcome back.
Today's danger price in SPY is 453. Okay. I only see 910 on Tesla. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're gonna see 910 today, but you know, that's eventually. I think we go test 910 on Tesla. Mercedes quality construction, BMW performance, Audi meh.
Indeed, what would you prefer out of these three German cars?
Porsche.
Mercedes, out of these three, Porsche, I feel like it's a little bit another league, no?
What? No. I mean, I guess you're not wrong, but like, there's still
depends
the
on the
league.
models, right?
Fair.
Okay, so
Fair.
between Mercedes, BMW, Audi, and Porsche, you choose Porsche.
Yeah.
Let's do a poll.
Do a poll.
Yes, absolutely.
Do a poll. Yeah. I'll always Porsche. But like people say it's like a feminine car, bro. If anyone who thinks Porsche is a feminine car, you're insane. You're absolutely insane.
Porsche Cayenne.
I mean, that's a beautiful car.
It is a
okay?
beautiful car.
I think
I
Sean
don't
drives it, doesn't it?
I don't feel like there is like a like there is no women car or man car, right?
People say Porsches are just a feminine car in general.
Yeah.
They're just jealous because Porsche looks sexy.
Mercedes G-Wagon is also nice.
But the interior is a problem. The interior is apparently not comfy, and they're like very
maybe.
boxy and like.
I've heard that
yeah.
you feel like you're sitting in the box, but I feel like with more they improve them.
Yeah.
I've never been inside
Yeah,
of G-Wagon, so I can't say. But yeah, let's do a poll. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's car beef.
Yeah, let's figure it out. Let's see what type of car fanatics we have in our chat. For me, obviously, my dream car is the GT3 RS 4.0. The one that doesn't even have your air conditioning in it or cup holder seats in it to reduce weight. Not like I'm gonna go racing or anything, but that's the type of car I want. Is that what you have, the Taycan? No. HLBZ moving on metaverse news, says Brandon in our work chat. Let me pull up HLBZ. HLBZ actually halted right now because of that news move. Big bump on volume, causing it to go all the way up to $7.05. And the volume is on the low end, obviously. 69,000 shares traded overall. Oh, McLarens are a whole different beast, though. Yeah, obviously, she didn't give me the option of McLaren, okay? If she gave me a McLaren, I would go McLaren without a doubt.
Listen, Maybach, it's still under Mercedes.
Oh,
McLaren is also Mercedes.
Maybach is above Mercedes.
But they are still together.
They own, Mercedes owns Maybach,
Yeah.
but like that's a whole different class.
But still, it's
that's
Mercedes.
the Rolls-Royce class.
Yes, and Rolls-Royce
Yeah.
is BMW. So if someone like thinking of Rolls-Royce and votes for BMW, I take it.
Yeah. You are right. That's you actually know who Rolls-Royce owns too. That's beautiful. I love it. You know a lot about cars. That's good. That's good. Do you know how to change a car tire?
I don't even know how to drive.
Oh, you don't have your license?
No.
I don't either. High five. I lost mine like 3 or 4 years ago, and I haven't applied it since.
So sorry for that, but I love how we're specialists in the cars.
Yeah.
And we don't even have licenses.
Yeah.
Yay!
I have a Saturn car simple. Hey man, it's all about the Brampton Transit. Listen, if some bum is not smoking cigarettes in your face at 11 o'clock or not 11 o'clock or like 8 o'clock in the morning on your way to work, are you even going to work? Come on, man. Are you even going to work? I woke up on the TTC to someone smoking a cigarette in my face today. That's a
Wow.
good morning right there. That's a great morning.
Beautiful morning.
Yeah. Wait, Pratt, how'd you lose your license? We're not talking about that, buddy. Get out of here. I think someone wants me to show their car. Let me pull this up right here. Look at this guy. Sheesh. Styling with this white hoodie from
Looks
work.
familiar. Who's
Yeah,
that?
where do we get this white hoodie from, Miss V? Maybe you can tell us in a second.
Absolutely.
And that's a Volkswagen, bro. That's not your Porsche. I thought this was a Porsche.
Isn't Volkswagen and Porsche under one stock?
I don't know. No,
I believe Volkswagen, Porsche, Audi are under one stock.
I didn't know that.
I think so.
You're even more advanced than me on that side. Damn, Daniel.
Lol.
All right. Well, where did my chart go? Oh, they crashed. Lovely. Let's pull it back up. All right, let's go into the market once again. Market's still dipping, and I don't like this affirm position anymore. Grrr. Let's see if 102 breaks, and we'll just get out. So our average is 102.55. Obviously, we're giving it a 50-cent risk over here. We're still positive on the day. If this 102 breaks, it doesn't mean that we lose a lot. But oh, there we go. 102 ended up breaking, and now. Are we going to jump right back above 102 or is it QQQs? I think the market is going to go lower. So I'm just going to get out over here and get back in closer to 100 or maybe 96. Let's see at that price points what happens. I'm holding it a little bit longer here actually. I'm having to battle because I'm seeing reds and greens come in and not really sure. But the market's flushing, so I'm just getting out over here. Just get me out and then we'll just get back in at a different price point.
But while we have that car conversation, we've got a super chat. I don't think we covered it yet from Jess Markey. Thank you for your super chat. DOGZ is near all-time high breakout. Can you take a look at DOGZ?
For sure. Just give me. I think I got shaken out. I got shaken out. I have to jump right back in it. Otherwise, like my mental can't accept it. Let's hope that they give me some fills. So DOGZ in the meantime, that I wait for some fills to come in on that side. There we go. We right back into affirm. DOGZ, 800,000 shares traded so far. Looking like it wants to continue going up, but really choppy. I can't really, read the chart in this way. But up 4%, trying to go higher. $5.90 being the cap right now on the high side, and the downside being $5.70. Looks like where the buyers are.
Also, Jess Markey is a member for 2 months so far with us. Thank you, Jess.
Thank you. HLBZ, we're opened up off halt, and now we're trying to see what HLBZ can go. Volume picked up big time. So if you guys remember, there was only 60,000 shares traded on this stock when we pulled it up, and now we're at 600,000 shares. So looking to see where the stock could move to. I'm gonna read the news out to you right now. If this stupid notification could get on my face. All right, thank you. Hellbiz Inc. announced that its collaboration with Meta's workplace platform was the positive catalyst that allowed the stock to go crazy right now. Absolutely go bonkers, mate. Go bonkers. 850 is where it started turning down from, and now we're trying to see where the buyers will come in, maybe around the halt price where it's currently doing a pretty good job at holding up at. So we'll see if it can rip from here on out. Market made a leg right back to the top side, and that was a little fake breakout of 102. So I'm very glad that I got right back in. Let's see if we can ride the stock now to 105 or even 104. 106 would be great, but 105, 104 would be amazing, giving us an almost clean $2 risk reward per trade. And as the stock goes up here, and if we break 102.50 or maybe 102.75 or so, I'm gonna add more size on the long. Granted that the market's ripping with it, but if the market's not ripping with it, and the only firm's going up slowly, inching its way back to the VWAP, then I'm not really looking to add size. I'll just keep the size that I have. Why aren't you using that UK accent more, or was that Aussie? I don't even know what accent was that, mate. Where are we going to? CPSH to the moon. CPSH. Let's go to CPSH. 3 million shares traded so far on this bad boy. 4.35 is the current high of day. We're actually around the high of day right now as we're talking about it. Volume picked up after 11 o'clock and has been somewhat existence ever since then compared to the rest of the day. So looks like most of the oomph in the stock has just been put into it above VWAP, causing it to now try and literally trend towards a higher territory with the higher highs and higher lows pattern that we love seeing. What happened?
Heater is too hot.
Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Favorite season? Why? You'll be surprised. Winter. Because I am not a person to be in the hot weather. Even though I was born in India, my skin just changes color like really drastically. I have like the skin condition where if I'm in the sun too long, it just messes up my tone like all over my body. So naturally, because of that, I like looking good and I like being in the cold because it helps my skin. Besides that, I have really no favorite season or anything. I enjoy Canada. I enjoy the fact that I get to experience all seasons from the extreme summers to the extreme winters. I absolutely love them all. I absolutely love it all. One thing that I could live without is like, you know, shoveling snow. But like at the current age that I'm at, I'm enjoying that too. You know, put in a podcast, just have a blast. Just shoveling snow, have a blast. So gonna miss that when I move out. So we'll see how that ends up going. Trader TV crew in Miami. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever live in Miami. Mosquitoes and all that. I might as well just go live in India for way cheaper. Like, what's the point? The money costs way less, or at least American dollars cost way less over there, and it's the same amount of heat, same amount of mosquitoes, and no alligators. I might as well go live in India at that point.
All right, you go to India. I'm going to Miami, guys. Florida. Perfect plan. We can like collaborate, right? Skype, Zoom. Like you from India, I'm from Florida.
So our firm is trying to make us some money right now, 35 cents in the money. Let's see if we can bring a firm back to being a number 2 stock on the day. So I'm going to move away from CPSH at the moment. HLBZ halted again. Okay, HLBZ. I keep saying Z, but thank goodness that Neil's not here because he would have heard it and he would not like it. HLBZ, 1.4 million shares traded now and halted at $9.04. If you look at the dailies over here, I can't really look at any levels on that. So let me pull it up on this side instead. HLBZ. Whoa, looks like I've actually charted this stock at one point. I don't even remember trading this. So HLBZ has been on my radar at some point. Looks like over here in 17th of September of 2021 when the stock was going crazy. Look at that volume spike over there. 7 million shares traded that day, and the stock went from what, $15 or so to $41, and right now we're at $6 and the volume's picking up. We're about 1.5 million and we actually have a positive catalyst. So I'm looking for it now, you know, the stock to move towards $10, $12, $14. And once we actually start breaking $14 and higher, we might even start going through some stops for shorts. So let's go look at what the short float is maybe for HLBZ. Don't see it. Cool. Lucid bounce, LCID. My back is killing me. Let me go see what a firm's doing in a second, but Lucid is indeed bouncing off this VWAP over here, trying to go back to the north side, $40 or so. I don't really like the long over here, but I understand the idea. I understand the trades. I don't have a good history of adding positions near VWAP and making a trade out of that. I usually use VWAP as a profit target or like or I'm wrong kind of idea based on like my entries. So I really don't have a setup, but I like the idea. There's nothing wrong with the idea. If it breaks below VWAP, you can easily just take that L and move on. Very tight risk to reward, and you're writing it back to maybe $40 if the market starts giving you a move to the upside. So we're just gonna be watching that move, I guess, right?
Prad, real quick on that Trader TV Live hoodie Sean was in. I want to show you guys where you can get that hoodie. So if you go to our homepage, you click on the store, and here are all the goods we currently are selling. And here exact the same hoodie, white one, Trader TV Classic logo. We also have that one in black color, and we have large Trader TV Live logo. We also have black one with small logo, but I'd rather be trading on the back, which is my favorite one. We also have masks, t-shirts, Trader TV Live mug. And talking about social media, quick announcement. First of all, of course, follow Sean on Twitter. He posts a lot of cool personal and trade related stuff. But interesting, now I have my Trader TV Live Valeriia account, official one. You guys, if you go to our homepage, 6 following, here you can see that now we have me, yay! And if we get 100 followers, I'll start to post my trades on and quotes and thoughts on that account. So yeah, please follow me too. You need to add me into the bot now.
Yeah, send me the link and I'll add you.
Sure.
When did the account get made? I didn't even get told that.
Yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's why. I feel so bad. I was like, oh no, I didn't even know the account was made.
That's all good.
That's okay. So I'll add it right away after the show to Nightbot, so Nightbot can put the beautiful Miss V's link all up in the chat for us. I'll even make it an exclamation mark Valeriia command for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So for just like everybody
Sure.
else. Yeah. I'll even make exclamation mark Valeriia command. Beyond, yeah, we can talk about Beyond. Beyond has a McDonald's partnership going on, and they said it's gonna be everywhere by the end of 2022 or something along those lines. So we'll see what happens. For some reason, as soon as I saw that picture, Miss V, my mind just directly went to Steve Jobs with the wig.
Which one?
Your profile
My
picture.
profile picture.
It's like Steve Jobs
Indeed.
with the wig.
Lol. Guys, go check it out and let us know if I look like Steve Jobs with the wig. I do indeed.
Way better, Steve Jobs. With
Thank
the
you.
wig.
Thank you.
My mind just went there. That turtleneck, beauty.
I need your shades.
My
glasses.
shades? Oh yeah. He did have big glasses.
Yeah,
You're right. I forgot what he
you.
looked like. Who else had glasses? Bill Gates had glasses. A bunch of people had glasses. Market's trying to go back to the downside here. Not looking good. So a firm, not sure what a firm wants to do. The firm wants to go back below 102 one more time. In that case, obviously, we're going to get out again. We're not going to be holding it. See where the stock could go. See where the market could go. Obviously, market's currently going to the downside. Let's go check out what Tesla is looking like at this point. Tesla coming back down maybe or holding still at 940. It's still holding around 940-ish or so. We can go to AMD and then NVIDIA maybe. NVIDIA dropping. All right, awesome. Yeah, we can pull up NVIDIA here. Not sure why some of my charts are not loading up. There we go. NVIDIA currently at 275 and could go lower. So 270, I would like to go long, or even 272, which is the low a day / pre-market low. We'll see how that ends up holding for NVIDIA. But yeah, overall market trying to go lower right now and not looking good for the longs. HLBZ open. Let's look at HLBZ. It did open, and now it's trying to come down towards $8.61.
Guess who's back? Did you just took it from the super chat?
Yeah. No, I took it from the guy above the super
That's
chat.
awesome, because we just covered that HLBZ and we just got super chat from Dominic Famularo. Hey, in Santa Claus voice. Sorry for getting here so late. BBAI and ESSC, please. Also, what is HLBZ slatted to open at? Thanks. So we were covering slightly ESSC today. Maybe we can take a look at BBAI.
Yeah, BBAI. Let's go look at what BBAI is doing. 800,000 shares on the volume side, so low on the volume, but let's go look what the stock is doing. Stock is trying to go toward $9. So far, the pattern has been, higher highs, higher lows or so, holding in front of VWAP and just going towards $9. We'll see how the stock behaves at $9. But obviously, with the overall market weakness, not sure if we're going to see anything coming out of it. A firm back under 102. And so I'm going to try to see if I can get out of this one more time. And I'm going to just give it the low a day, which is 101.80. 82 at this point, because I don't want to get stopped out one more time for no reason. So let me go 101. Or do I just want to add it once it goes lower? I'm just gonna add it once it goes lower to 100. I'm gonna add more size once it goes to 100 or so, and let me just throw an order for that. All right. You should be clear of your long is to the downside, or you should be clear of your long is to the downside or upside. Long always means upside. ESSC through 24 ripping. ESSC through 24 ripping. So ESSC is ripping through 24. It's kind of spready, but it looks like the volume is picking up. That's another big high volume candle for the day, taking the stock higher one more time. 24 breakout recently, and we're now looking to see that 25 breakout. I'm trying to see if there's any size on 25. Not that I noticed, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't see any size on 25. 33% up already. I would have taken the 25 breakout if there was any size there, but since there is no size, I'm just gonna be watching it. Maybe there's some size at 26 instead. Now does it? There we go. There's pinging 25. It just ripped through 25 right now. And still a weak break, but we want to see bids stepping up, and we want to see offers getting taken out. Mercedes are the most unreliable of all luxury cars. Oh no. For once down doesn't mean up, it means more. Old man TD Advance, kind of spready. ESSC, yeah, we're covering ESSC right now. It's trying to battle near 25. There is some inverse gateways over there, so people are stepping up. Buyers are coming in at 20. So there you go. Buyers came in and bang, 225, 25.50. Now going through 25.70. Let's go see if 26 can go through too. Is there any size on 26? There is no size on 26, but they're reserved for a second, and now it's trying to rip through 26 also. So ESSC, clearly lot of buying pressure coming in at these even dollar levels, and the volume's ramping up drastically. So something's going on over here that we need to keep our eyes on. Tesla's dropping. Yeah, I think Tesla could easily go to 930 or so, and then we could look for a long around there. So I'll just throw an order out for 930 on Tesla. Oh man, I'm sorry about that piece. SIDU IPO plummeted and is still dropping hard. Yeah, I mean, it was supposed to open at around $4 to $6, so opening at 27 was a little too drastic. I'm just expecting people shorting the crap out of the stock right now all the way to the ground. Will trail remaining probably goes red. Hope my comments on this. No news catalyst headline help someone make money. Nice, dude. Good job on the short side. Let's pull it back up again one more time. See if the stock is still coming down. It actually does have a catalyst though. The HLBZ, they have partnership with MOVERS, so it does actually have a catalyst. But that was a pretty nice short to the downside. So congratulations for anyone killing it. And you broke 9.8. Ooh, I remember the stock. So NU under 10 now, and struggling really to go back to the IPO ranges and the IPO excitement that people had. Obviously, I wasn't really excited for it compared to just the pure satisfaction of trading it off the IPO prices. And you know, besides that, I didn't want to bother even trading it after the IPO day, and this is why you haven't seen me make a single trade on NU since then. And you look at it, we're now at $9.80. Like this is crazy. MRNA opinion. So Moderna is still ripping while the market's coming down, and now we're gonna go to $280 or so. One of the reasons why I got out of the way of here and did not reload is because the vaccine stocks for the past few days is what we've been, well, at least what I've been noticing is every time market goes down, these stocks have been just going up higher and higher. So at $280 or so, I'd maybe look for another short opportunity as I did over here at 272. But at the moment, just gonna be hands off. Let me pull up Moderna here on the daily. Or actually, let me put it up on the 5-day. And that's the yesterday's high right now at 275. So we could short yesterday's high. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna short yesterday's high on Moderna. Let's see if they're gonna give me any fill. Okay, they're not. So I'm just gonna cross over and take it. And now we're gonna ride to the downside. Let's see if the stock can come off. Obviously, I'm only gonna give it about 50 cents to $1 maybe. The spread itself is 40 cents to 50 cents, so I'm just gonna have to give it that dollar room from 275. The high a day being 275.78, so I'm gonna give it to 276. If 276 goes, we'll get out of the way and get back in at 280 instead. Congrats on the ESSC longs. Yeah, very good job to everyone who made who made a killing on this position. Beautiful long, all the way from $17 or so to 26 currently. So absolute beauty. A firm still trying to really battle around this 102 105 level, but I'm not too worried as long as 100 doesn't break. I'm gonna give it a whole range up to 100, and I'm actually gonna buy way more shares at 100, and if it goes down there. So I'm pretty much holding the firm for the rest of the day at this point. Blue finally moving again. So I saw someone saying blue could go to like what, $14 or $12 in the next 4 days. So that tweet alone put my eyes on blue a little bit, so we'll keep watching it. But currently, it is at $8.46, and then trying to keep going higher with the volume spikes coming in. So we'll see where blue can go to in the next few days. Lucid actually broke out. Okay. Lucid did break out over here to the high side, so I ended up holding VWAP and is ripping now towards, let's see, $40 or so. So that idea ended up panning out, which is just the VWAP long. Nice pop on Lucid. Yes, nice, beautiful pop on Lucid. SPY looks terrible here to the downside. I'm guessing if you mean terrible. So we'll see. Obviously, we're down 1.2% on the ES futures, and we're down 2% on the Nasdaq futures. If Lucid gets 40, we'll short it again. Yeah, for sure. Lucid 40 is a great short opportunity for sure. What do you see on XPEV? XPEV is obviously, I think there's better trades to be making today than focusing on XPEV. But if there is a setup that you see and you enjoy taking on it, then more than sure, go for it. I myself, kind of, even though it's not really bar coding in my opinion, it's just sideways action. It's not really doing any much for the intraday trade. We do have some moves over here to 44.80 and then to 44 where the current VWAP is, but I like trading your big dollar stocks, your Modernas, your F firms, your Apples and whatnot, which give me multiple dollar per share reward. But like these lower dollar volume stocks are it's not lower volume dollar, but it's just not my type of trade over there. Like XPEV, I would trade XPEV on a day that XPEV had news, or on a day that NIO had news, like a catalyst. If they don't have a catalyst, I don't really prefer to trade them. Prad, can you help with skills and hood? Are they going to bottom out soon? I don't have a crystal ball, my friend. They will bottom out when they can, and when the sellers are stopped shorting them, and when the buyers pull up and they start looking at these prices and they say, I like the stock, I like the price. So I can show you the chart, I can show you levels, but none of that means anything at the end of the day if the sellers are not done selling and if the buyers are not going to come and buy the stock. So only thing that can answer your question is time. I did that Lucid play. Thanks for whoever that said that. Nice, Brian. Let's go. Beautiful Lucid long off that VWAP. Go get a crystal ball. Yeah, right. Moderna still giving us a little issues in front of this 275 or so, but you know the higher day still not breaking out. 276 is what we're keeping an eye on. Market's trying to go a little bit higher. I'm convinced that I could get a decent win off this. Oh, there we go. 276 ended up breaking right now. Let's see. Look at the spread itself. So it's a 40-cent spread, almost 50-cent spread sometimes. 276. If it ends up coming back through 276 under, then we're good. But if it doesn't go through 270, if it puts 276 on the bids, then I don't like that, and I want to get out of that trade. ESSC waiting for another run, question mark. ESSC. ESSC waiting for another run. I mean, volume is still there on the stock. You know, volume still hasn't depreciated, but we pretty much saw a hard rejection of that 26 just now. 26 was a weak break, and the stock has come back to 23. But as long as, you know, it holds up in front of VWAP, or it holds up where it's holding up right now, we could get another move up to 26 with volume. Forward volume increasing. Oh, NY. Okay, there you go. Ford's volume increasing. Let's go check out Ford real quick. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that big spike on volume for Ford. Beautiful spike. Bigger than actually the spike from the middle of the day. Taking the stock from that consolidation range back to almost VWAP right now. So we'll see if VWAP can break with this momentum on Ford. Sean has something to talk to you guys about Ford.
Yeah, it just looks like the Ford CEO talking right now, talking about there's the upside, saying that he's going for Tesla. They think that they can take out Tesla for as most EVs sold, and I believe them. So we're long here, Ford 1950. We punched that ticket long, literally long. Actually, is it 52 or 51? Sorry, on Ford. So we are long Ford 51. We're just getting some out here. First out 58, 60, 61, 62, 63. Now we're all the way up to 65. So Ford right now looks to be a nice winner as well. And we just took a long also on AMD, very similar to what you're talking about. I think it was Lucid bouncing off VWAP. This name down here with support. So AMD found support at 133. So we're long right now 133.03 and trying to get this to go even higher right now. Let's see if the NASDAQ can hold some of these bottoms. Not a great day here, but so far so good. AMD right now in Ford, 2 longs.
Thank you, sir. So I am now trying to see if I can take. Oh, there we go. So I did take my first profit target in Affirm. Affirm turned around 50 cents in the money for Affirm, and for Moderna started turning back into the profits from that week 276 break. So I added on this consolidation range break to the downside. I added it on the down, and now we're looking for a bigger move to see if we can turn Moderna into. Moderna is currently our second biggest trade of the day. There we go. That's the flush I'm looking for. Let's go, Moderna. Bring it down. 70 cents in the money right now. We have 100% of our shares still. We're looking to get back into this consolidation range right here around 270 or so, which is still above VWAP. You know, riding it all the way down to VWAP would be great, but it's a little bit greedy of me to expect that. We're going to take, $1 or $2 per share trade because we're pretty much, we risked almost $1 per share on this trade. So I want at least $2 so I can make it a 2:1 trade and not just a simple 1:1 trade. I'm going to start taking some of my profit targets right now because we're 80 cents in the money, and then we'll ride it even more lower as the stock keeps coming to the downside.
Prad, while you do this, guys, we went through half of our show, exactly half left, and guess what? It's like a clock. I remind you that our daily goal is 1,000 likes. We have more than 2,000 people watching, which means we can easily get there even right now in 1 minute. And we need 470 more likes to get our daily goal. So team, please, if you forgot, if you're busy, in general, kind reminder to you, if you watch us from, like, if you are in the live chat, please close it for a second, hit the like. Again, if anyone doesn't know where's the like button, it's right here under the video. You just turn it black, like turn it to the upside, and we're good.
Thank you,
ooh
Miss
la la, we
Lee.
broke 600 to the upside already. Let's
Ooh.
go.
I'm just layering some orders here to take profits on the downside as the stock can come down. That was the wrong order. Let me just refix that. Awesome. And Affirm is ripping. Let's go, Affirm. So Affirm's making us more money right now on the high side. 74 cents in the money on Affirm, 40 cents in the money on Moderna. For once, I think it's a rare occasion. So you guys better pull out your screenshotting tools and take a screenshot. Prad has a long and a short position at the same time. Woo! Take a screenshot, boys. You're not gonna find this very often. And they're both in the money. Like, that's the weird part. They're both in the money. So the market's really struggling around these lows over here to figure out what the market wants to do. ESSC at VWAP. ESSC indeed at VWAP around $23. Let's see if ESSC can make another move towards the highs over there at 26 or so. Prad waiting to hit like a 666. No, I already hit the like button. I was going to wait for a little bit, but I was like, okay, that's foolish. I'm just going to hit the like button and get it over with. What are you doing, Praddy? Just move on. Both in the money? Yes, both of them indeed in the money. One's 89 cents in the money. One's 21 cents in the money. Say that 3 times fast, law. ESS is... yeah, okay. Lucid now breaking and holding to 39 range. Let's go check out Lucid. Lucid did break out of the consolidation over here and it's trying to go towards 40 or so. We'll see if 40 can end up giving us another good short opportunity for this stock. I'm taking another profit up here, and then I'll quickly do this too. 104 and then 104.5. Awesome. We'll see if the stock can ride us all the way up to those numbers. And we'll go to Moderna, and I want to take some more weight off the table for Moderna. Do I? No, I don't. 274.61, 274. I do want to have a pretty bad average because of my re-add on Moderna over here, so I'm not sure what I really want to do just yet. All right, Prad, I'm stuck at $8.50 for ADGI. Any advice here? ADGI. $8.50. So you're somewhere around VWAP currently, and you're looking for a move back there. So ADGI currently down 80%. So I don't know. I feel bad to tell you that to like it's over. Cut your losses and move on. But that's what I would have done if I was long $80.50 and the stock is at $66. I would have taken my losses and moved on. But that's me. I'm sorry that you are in that position currently. I don't know how to even advise you in a less offending manner. If I offended you, I'm sorry. I know people feel like I offend people or something, so I'm not really trying to. I'm just trying to give out the most logical way to trade a stock. On that note, I was sitting in Twitter Spaces yesterday, and people are waiting for AMC to hit $100,000. Guys, if you're in AMC, if you bought AMC at $20 or even $10 and you didn't close at $70, please don't be that person who's gonna once again bag hold it all the way through 70 on the hopes of 100,000. Please don't. Like that just makes me so upset. Sitting in those calls, listening to these people talk about what they're talking, it's absolutely mind-boggling. Like, don't be that person, please. Like, take your profits on the way up. It never helped. No one went broke taking profits, okay? Just take your profits.
Brad, real quick, Big Fish is asking me, V Money, did you trade Tesla today? Yes, Big Fish, of course, every day. But again, it was, I'll just remind you that it was a little bit stressful day for me because I went short at 9:44. Stock went all the way up to 956, couldn't break that resistance level, and I turned the trade profitable for me because I was patient to hold, and also my risk management was allowing me to hold those losses. And out of 944, my exits were 938 and 936, so profitable trade. I don't want to over trade. I don't feel like markets, I feel them really good today, so I better save my profits. But if I see opportunities, I'll let you know if I'm in a trade.
Let's go, Miss V. I'm just trying to take profits, but these guys are not trying to give me any profit targets, so I'm just gonna cross over, take that, and because I did that, they're gonna bring it down because I took over. Look at the games that the market plays with you. Because I crossed over and I hit the guy on the ask, they moved the stock a little bit lower to the downside. Like they're just waiting for me to close my position so they can flush it. I'm not closing my position anymore. I'm holding these, but we're gonna ride the stock to the downside. Get out of here with that games, dude. Come on, man. We're gonna ride it to the downside at this point. AMC, sorry, Affirm. I'm gonna close my Affirm here. Affirm looks like it wants to curl in front of 103, and the market wants to go back to the downside. Let me just cancel my orders here. Boom, boom. Ay, what's going on? There we go. We're out of Affirm. Hedge fund so scared of AMC, GME right now. They shaking. She's awesome. Love you. She is indeed. She is awesome. Let's go AMC 1000. Oof. Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. Is Tesla a buy? We're getting to that price points where I would like to. I'm going to be... I don't want to be impatient. I'm going to wait till 9:30. I'm going to wait exactly for 9:30.25. Is that where my order is? Let me remake that. 9:30. No, I'm going to wait for exactly 9:30. I'm not moving. I'm not moving my order. Period. Moderna still going lower. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go. Now give me those profit targets to the downside. Let's make that money. Now $1.29 in the money, and all I had to do for them is make it look like I'm gonna cross over and take my exit. Hedgies don't care about AMC, GME. Yeah, I could talk about it all day, but people are not gonna like what I have to say. Retail versus retail on meme stocks. Who can hold the nag longer? Yeah. Okay, guys, I just want to say this one thing and one thing only, and after this, I'm not even mentioning it one more time. And it's basically, we're in the business to make money. We're in here to put money on the table, to put food on the table, to I don't know, like my goal is to retire my parents. Your goal might be retiring yourself and your parents. Whatever your goal is, you can only achieve that goal by making money. Okay, it's all about making money. You eat what you kill, right? If your goal is to change politics and change the way the market functions or change market mechanics, then politics might be something is where you want to put your energy into, because holding AMC shares is not going to change politics. Holding GME shares is not going to change politics. Like maybe signing the petition papers that you guys sign is going to change politics. Great. Like actually working in politics is going to change politics, but holding shares is not going to change politics. You're just bag holding a loser. So please don't be that person who's hoping for $100,000 on AMC. We're in here to make money. Make money. If you're in here to make changes, go apply to be a politician. And I promise you, with the amount of effort you're putting into the stock market, if you put that same amount of effort into politics, you'll probably make changes out there for the world. For the world. I promise you that, for the amount of work you're putting in. But we're here to make money, guys. Please, just focus on that part. If you're not making money, somebody else is making money off you. And that doesn't make me happy, right? So focus on the money aspect. Now coming back to the market.
Have you seen that candle on Tesla?
Have I seen the candle on Tesla? Don't tell me it popped up. Okay, wow. I wanted to take the fill, but I didn't.
What was it? Is it like
That's a fake candle, but we got to pop though. We got to pop off those lows for Tesla. A little pop. Let me just zoom in on the 1 minute. So look at that. So the low is 930.76 and it popped to almost 933. So a $3 move off that low right there on Tesla. So you can ignore this dark pull wick though. That's a fake wick.
Sure.
Shorting, you always make money. It's all about momentum. It's scalping. We just scalp the stocks here on Day Trade the World. We just scalp stocks all day. We're in and out multiple times. I sold, okay, I like your style. You don't make money though. You get money. Money is human made. Okay, Prad with dropping the hammer over here. No. I'm just, trying to help people, man. I don't like seeing people lose. Lucid is 100% long trade. LCID. LCID, where are we going? LCID still ripping, man. So we're holding off this VWAP over here, still going towards that $40 or so. I'm looking to short $40. A little hands off on it and before these levels, so we're just gonna be waiting to see what happens over there. Tesla people go to 910, 900 for dip buy. Yeah, I'm looking for that. Was it 910? I think I said 910, right? I don't know if 910's happening today though. But we are looking for that 910. There we go. That gap fill to 910. But I don't know if 910 is happening today. We'll keep our eye on it. We don't know if it's happening today.
For those who ask what dark pools are, guys, in terms of this fake candle, I just sent you on the chat. You remember I was talking that we post educational content every weekend, and I just sent you guys educational video how do dark pools really work. So for those who are not familiar with those, I really recommend to watch that video and learn something new.
Good point. Good point. You know, the amount of explanations I had to give to people yesterday in Twitter Spaces about how dark pools work and how there is no such thing as like that's too much conversation. We'll move on. But literally explaining people how dark pools work was like it took me 3 hours to do that.
Wow.
It was painful. I should have just known that we had a video and I could have just sent that video out. I didn't even know we had a video. I didn't even know we had that. I need to go find out all our videos and learn more from them directly. What do you want, Randy?
Do you want to talk about Ford?
You want to talk about Ford? No? I'm sure the viewers would like to see your face. No.
You didn't even show up for the morning bell. Everyone was so sad, Randy. They were just screaming, Randy the legend, Randy the legend.
Okay, I'll say hi.
He says hi, guys.
That was Randy.
And girls.
He says hi. Yeah, it's just like not enough of Randy. Randy doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, here, there, hustling.
A little bit of everything.
Yes, and we have a super chat from Dominic Blake. I hope a lot of people are shorting tech stocks right now. If tomorrow is a positive outlook, they'll know pain. All right, I'm not sure if it's a positive context of this message, but anyways, guys, I hope whether you short or long, I hope the direction you choose goes the same direction the stock goes.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna read that or acknowledge that comment. That comment's basically wishing bad to people, so that's not cool. That's not a good way to think about it. If people are losing money, you shouldn't be happy. Like, that's not something to be happy about. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna ignore that comment. But thank you for the super chat. We do appreciate your support, but you're just going at people. That's not cool. Where's Sean? Sean is trading. Hood to 15 soon. I can pull up Hood, Robin the Hood, or Robin getting hooded, or Hood getting robbed by the Hood. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but either way, Robin Hood, man, ever since IPO, you guys know the story. Straight to the garbage city, all the way back to zero. Looks like it's where it's going at the moment. We'll see where the bottom comes into on Robin Hood. Like hoping Roku goes to zero. Oh, well, Robin Hood could just go to zero based on everyone just hating on it. But Roku probably not going to zero. But I would like for it to go to zero. But Robinhood, but the way everyone hates on Robinhood, I don't know. I would like to see the numbers of how many people still use Robinhood ever since people started hating on Robinhood. So I want to see those numbers. I really want to see those numbers. Hi, can you review ABCT? Any thoughts on it going up in a day or two? No crystal ball as always. You guys know the answer.
I need to order one on Amazon.
Yeah, we really need to. No crystal ball as always. You guys know the answers. Multiple days in a row have we seen red candles now. There was a big pop-up over here. So I'm going to guess this is another one of your low float stocks that the hedge funds have been trapping people in. 16 million, not bad. So it's not too low of a float, but still a low float. That's how many million shares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2 million shares only. How many million shares did you trade today? 14 million. So that's like more than 2. That's like what, 25 million? I think that was 250 million. Either that's 25 million or 250 million shares about on ABCT. We'll see where ABCT goes eventually. Like I said, man, low floats like these, I'm not the best at giving indications on will they go up or are they going to go up. At the end of the day, it all depends on time. I don't trade these stocks, so I can't help you. And if there is a catalyst that allowed the stock to go up the last few days ago, then maybe if that catalyst is significant enough, we do it again. But obviously, we gave 50% back almost in the last few days. So that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. So I'm not going to expect it to go back to 100% higher from these lows, right? That would be a little too much of a drastic move. So that's my answer on that. Hope that helps you, sir. Or ma'am. PayPal thoughts, brother. Yeah, for sure. We'll take a look at PayPal. PayPal, I think, is a long in front of 180 without a doubt. Right now, it's 185. For the intraday, I don't think there's really a trade to be made. We're kind of below VWAP. This trend could keep going lower for the rest of the day, and we just make these this pattern of lower highs and lower lows all the way into close. It could very well do that because look at the volume, right? There is no real volume, and whoever is trading it has pretty much just been holding it in a pattern and just been respecting the pattern throughout the day. So just gonna allow the stock to keep doing its thing. I don't like the long on the intraday aspect, but for a swing trade, if tomorrow ends up being green, we could see some big moves to the upside. Like look at PayPal, we're down 2.1% on the Nasdaq futures and 1.3% on the SPY futures. PayPal is only down like 0.3. It's pretty much flat on the day. Some speaker on the channel called Tesla to 200. Everyone's entitled to their opinions, guys, right? You know, obviously, I lost my mind when the guy on the space yesterday said AMC is going to hit 100,000 or even $1 million. He literally said $1 million. Like, I lost my mind when he said that.
Lol, I feel like it was one of us who called Tesla 200 because we were talking either about different stock or
maybe.
something. Yeah,
Maybe.
but we like fixed it. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But you still are waiting for that 9:30 to
9:30.
Yeah, cool. Right.
I have my order.
By the way, guys, I want to update you on our social aspect of the show. We have 766 likes, which means we need just 230 more to get our daily goal 1,000. So please, if you didn't like this video, turn the thumbs up to the upside. Please support the community. And 746 people participated in our poll. I'm happy to see. I mean, each of those cars are super cool, but I voted for Mercedes-Benz personally. I'm super glad to see that it's leading right now, 32%. Porsche is super close, 29%. Then BMW, 20%. And Audi, 19%.
Did you see the lower day on Tesla?
Now?
Yeah, the lower day on Tesla right now is 930.01.
Yeah. All right.
You know where my order is?
25 cents?
930 exactly. I missed my fill by 1 penny
on
Tesla. I missed my fill by 1 penny on Tesla. All right, we're coming back down here. Let's see if we can get this fill. I'm going to have to move my order up slightly. I'm going to actually go to 930.25 this time. See if I can get that fill. There we go. Finally caught that fill this time. But now it's actually going to break 930 to the downside. Watch. I know this. This is going to happen. And this is so obvious, right? Come on. This stock is absolutely going to destroy me because I chased it a little. That's just punishment, man. Punishment. We'll see. We're still holding in front of 930. We could scalp a little bit. We already... The spread itself, we could scalp some profits on its own. So let's see if the spread is going to give us some profits that way. And then we can keep on getting in and out closer to 930 maybe, and keep getting out at 931 and keep making a nice dollar per share every move up and down over here. Don't worry about Tesla down to 900 today till market close. If it breaks 930 today, 910 is very much in view. So let me actually throw that order out too. If it does break 930, then I would love to take that short to the downside. There we go. Nice little scalp again. Multiple scalp opportunities on this bad boy. Just taking this, that's $1 right there at 931. Where we'll take, let's go Tesla 932. It's a $2 move right there. Keep going higher. We're looking for maybe back to 940. Obviously, not sure if that will even happen, but if that happens, we're going to be very happy with this move. Quick little scalps in front of 930. That's it. Quick little scalps. And thank you that Miss V brought up the stock, because if she didn't, I would have not pulled up and seen that I was only 1 cent away from getting my fill. Thank you, Miss V. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Did you ask me because you thought I got my fill?
No, I just thought that your fill sits at 930.25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I saw that already been there, kind of, and I'm like, all the time I'm checking at your screen if you're in Tesla yet. Yeah, but great.
That's beautiful. I mean, if you didn't call that out, I would have probably been upset, way more upset, because it would have missed my opportunity here. I'm upset. 50,000 on my head is disrespect.
Skrr.
Woo! All right. When are we dropping our album?
On Thursday.
V Money and P
Diddy?
Diddy. But I can't say P Diddy though. His name's taken.
P Diddy.
P Daddy. It sounds bad.
Prada.
But I can't get sued by Prada though.
MC Prada.
MC Prada. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. This
Let's
girl's
go.
a genius. This girl's a genius. All right, we're $3 in the money on this bad boy. Let's go, Tesla. Beautiful long opportunity. I closed a lot of my position too early because I'm a chicken. Paper hands, Prad, $3 per share. You're not gonna close it. Obviously, I am. So I took that $3 per share, $2 per share winner. I'm holding my last few position on this stock. Let's see if we can run it back to 940. At that point, $10 per share on Tesla is the type of ranges you want to be trading this stock in. Keep in mind, people with the big exposure to Tesla have big exposure to everything that's getting killed right now. Selling could accelerate. That is 100% right. Market is ripping to the high side a little bit though off these lows right now, so that's good, helping out my Tesla along. Absolutely enjoying it. mRNA short again. Let's go check out Moderna. Looking like Moderna back around to 275 or so, 275, 276. Yeah, you could short it over here, but I'm gonna be a little hands off. I'd like to see how the stock's gonna trade. Maybe it goes to 280 before it turns back down. So I'm gonna be a little hands off on Moderna. Rolling paper hands, Prad indeed, brother. Uber, Tesla coming back down. I'm gonna take my profits. Give me my money. Give me my money. We're out. Someone asked me about Uber. Let's go check out Uber Duber looking like today. Uber Duber holding sideways around VWAP and not looking to go down at all. 4.2% up right now. 420. Ha ha ha. Uber Duber. So it looks like it wants to continue trading sideways in that range and just hold it. Looking good for Uber. Nice Tesla long there. I thought for sure it would have taken out 30. Actually, good thing that you mentioned, because now what I'm going to do is throw an order for the breakdown of 930. TSLA, Prad, not TLSA. What are you doing? So breakdown of 930. So 929, 929.99. And we'll take that many shares on the breakdown of 930. If this breakdown of 930 happens, it's going to be a beauty of a short. ESSC giving it all back. Oh no. ESSC indeed giving it all back. We're coming back all the way down, and this is why I'm saying, no one went broke taking profits on the way up. If you wait for the glory move and you're not taking partial exits on the way up, then this is too insane for you to hold it all the way down. I would have gotten out here if I didn't get out here. But to be honest, if I was long here, I would have been out all the way up here, and I would have been out already at here. I wouldn't even been holding up till here, right? So it's all about knowing where your exits are, guys. One thing I always say, the market was created for the early investor to take profits. So if you are the early investor and you're not taking profits, then you're doing something wrong. The market designed for you to take profits at these highs when you get in at the lows. So if you don't do that, that's you're doing the opposite of what the market was designed for. On a day trade, on a swing trade, you can do whatever. Mr. Buckley helping out somebody else over there, I'm going to guess. Let's go to NVIDIA. NVIDIA currently holding up in front of 275. Good job, NVIDIA, looking healthy at that price point. We're looking to see if the market can start curling back to the high side, at which point NVIDIA could probably keep on ripping. I'm looking at Tesla because I'm pretty sure I closed my short too early. Watch it go to 240 right now, and everyone's going to call me Paper Hands Prad, and I'm going to be very angry because people are going to be calling me Paper Hands Prad. AMC back to $24 or so. Like I said, today actually I thought AMC would go to $25, $26, but we did not go all the way there. So because of that, I think AMC has a little bit more oomph, a little bit more room in it to go a little bit higher. So let's see if it ends up hitting that $25, $26 price and then reject from there, or are we gonna hold up over here and then tomorrow we're gonna see more downside on AMC, more downside on GME, or are we gonna go back up to those $30, $40 ranges? Miss V, do you mind taking over quickly for a second while I go, and then we can take a washroom break?
Sure, I can, guys. Perfect moment to take a look at S&P 500. Still a lot of redness, but we have some green sectors. So software and services group is negative, with Adobe leading to the downside, down more than 8%, and also have been downgraded by JP Morgan earlier today. Semiconductors are also negative. Pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, healthcare, mostly negative. Banks are having a positive day so far. Automobiles are negative. Ford is down almost 4%. Tesla 3.5% to the downside. General Motors 2.25%. Real estate sector is negative. Energy is mixed. Communications mixed, but Google is down 2.30%, Netflix 2.16% to the downside, and Facebook 0.91% to the downside. Was more earlier, so I feel like Facebook kind of moving to the positive direction. Insurance positive, and yeah, guys, so markets are still mostly negative, but I hope you are having a positive day so far. And here he is, the fastest washroom taker.
Fastest peer NA, baby. North America, time me. Ain't nobody quicker than me. I'm fast, boy.
Oi.
I'm fast, boy. All right, that's enough excitement. All right. Whew. My hands are still cold. Like the water was so cold. Close all of his positions. No, I have no open positions. You're good. I'm fast, boy. All right. Did you wash your hands? Yes, Mom. I washed my hands, Mom. All right. Little tired. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep last night properly. I was too busy arguing with apes all night, man. I don't know why I do this to myself. I don't know why I do this to myself. Affirm coming back to these lows over here, where I would have liked to hold a long to. I was gonna get more long on the lows over here, but I'm so glad that I took my profits up here. Affirm coming back down to the same ranges. I do like the long here. To say the less. Any thoughts on BTC? I do own BTC, but Bitcoin could go to $40,000. Like it could go down to $40,000. So like, if you want to go long Bitcoin, you could wait a little bit longer. Like we could see 44,000, we could see 40,000. So if you want to wait a little bit longer to get a better average and don't be Prad and be hasty, which is what I did, and I bought it over here recently, and then I bought it here recently. So my average price is pretty poop, because if we go down here, I'm crying. Prad, how about Peloton? So Peloton is at $40 right now to the downside. I am not bullish on Peloton, so I'm not going to go long over here. I'm only looking for short opportunities on it. I already missed my short opportunity today. I don't like this breakout short of 40 on Peloton, especially because they have multiple good catalysts. And the market's actually ripping right now. So let me go take an affirm long, because market's going higher. And we'll ride this affirm long along with the market all the way to 103, 104 or so, see where it takes us. Bill Pratt short Tesla 940. Yeah, probably not. I would love to, but I don't have the balls to short this 940 level. I'd much rather go here at VWAP 945 instead of 940. Come to Orlando, Florida one day. One day I will. One day I plan on, but I just don't know when that one day will be. What are your bullish and long in? I am bullish on DraftKings. I'm bullish about Palantir. I'm bullish about AMD. I'm bullish about Apple. Bullish about Affirm. I'm bullish about what else? What else? There's a lot of companies I'm bullish about, buddy. We can do lunch here in Orlando, Prad, as long as it's only on one of those Mickey Mouse rides in Disneyland. That's the only way I'm coming out to Orlando. Microsoft, MSFT. I'm bullish for bulls. I'm bullish for bears. Microsoft getting a low over here from they're catching bids off the lows over here from 324.11 and making its way to where 326. Let's see if we can go all the way to VWAP, which would be beauty for Microsoft. Let's go check AMD at the same time. I missed out. I can't catch that. Let's go see what Netflix is looking like. I just want to catch a bottom on some stock, but I'm going to guess that most of these bottoms have already ran past us. Yep, most of them are just gone. Tesla, here we come. So Tesla is at 940. Sorry, yeah, 940. Man, did I not say I want those $10 per share reward? And I'm just gonna keep bashing my table here because, God, Prad, you have such paper hands, man. Like, I don't know why I can't even hold the slightest amount to my stop. I just need to practice that. I need to learn. I need to grow. And you know, just saying it out loud, I hope it helps you guys. You know, go understand the struggles that even me as my 2-year career I'm going through. And I wonder if like Neil and Sean and Arun and them go through the same troubles that I go through, because you know, the paper hands kicks in, baby. The paper hands kicks in. That was an easy $10 per share reward right there. Look at that beautiful trade that we were not a part of. Yikes. You do need some papers to practice holding, Prad. You need to do some papers to practice holding. Yeah, I need to practice holding 100%. Ride the winners and cut the losers. No, I add the losers and I hold the winners. That's right. I cut the winners and I hold the losers. That's the real trading, baby. That's where the real adrenaline is. No, I'm joking. You're 100% right. They announced a new CEO earlier, and DUOL is a powerhouse. DUOL with only 200,000 shares traded. Choppy. But held $97 pretty well all around VWAP, and then ripped all the way to $100 or so. Let's see where the stock could go to. No super chicken today. I forgot what the lunch was, but if the lunch is not appealing, for sure I'm going super chicken. I haven't had super chicken in over 2 weeks now, so for sure I'm going super chicken if the lunch doesn't look appealing. I eat with the eyes first and then with the stomach. So if the lunch doesn't appeal my eyes, it's not appealing my stomach, and it's not appealing my brain, then it's a wrap. Practice holding on paper enough, you will dream of cash long and brainwash yourself. It's not even about the money. It's about the trading setup. You know, like I've been learning how to look for these $3, $4 risk to reward trades. That now that I've leveled up to stocks that give you more, I just can't manage to hold that. It's all excuses. These are all excuses. I just need to learn how to do it. It's not like, you know, I can't. I can and I will. I just need to learn how to do it. And it's all baby steps, progression. You know, one day I'm gonna start with very tiny size. The next day I'm gonna increase it by 10%. The next day I'm gonna increase by 10%. It's all baby steps. You know, run it up there. I only have, like, you know, 1 year and 10 months of trading experience, so I'm still growing that level up there. Arun has patience, not paper hands. Yeah, exactly. Like that's a big thing that I'm lacking. Patience is one of the big things that I'm dealing with, right? Obviously, you guys see it on a day-to-day basis in my trading. Like, if I was patient enough, some of my entries would be at a way better entry price, and my exits would always be like these. Look at this exits. There we go. Oh my goodness. Choking on saliva over here. Almost gonna die live on the market. Ooh. So 940 just rips over there all the way to 941 or so, 942 actually. I would have tried to short 945, so I missed out that opportunity. Let's see what happens. Affirm now $1 in the money. Let's go, Affirm. Let's take some profits again. 103 area. I was gonna cross over and take the liquidity out, but I'm happy doing what I'm doing right here. Paper lungs? No, I just choked on saliva there. You vaped in the washroom, don't lie. No, I legit just choked on saliva. What kind of vaping in the washroom are you doing, man? That COVID, oh my boy. AMC to the moon. AMC's going higher again. Let's go, AMC. So like I said, I'm looking for AMC to close that, not close the gap, but go test the liquidity at $25.50 and $26. So once we go check that liquidity around there, we'll see how the stock trades, and then we can move from that. Saliva thickened from that sticky icky dinky. You guys are weird. Piton breaking below $40. Yes, Mr. Punjabi, Piton indeed breaking below, or Mrs. Punjabi, I don't know, or Mr. or Mrs., whatever you go by. Indeed going below $40 at the moment. What's struggling? It's not really breaking below 40, but nor is it popping off 40 like I would like for it to at the moment. So either way, Peloton currently down 3% and around $40. Prad coughing and sore while the market's in free fall. Coincidence? What? East Coast back from lunch. Let's go. Good point. Yeah, lunch has ended. It is now 1:10, so we have about 50 minutes left into market movers. We're looking for some volume spikes to come into the overall market. Obviously, the Nobu lunches came back and they decided to go long in the overall market. They were like, all right, this is good enough of a consolidation. It's time to go push some size into the other direction and make that reversal trade happen. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that clean reversal trades on the overall market. ABNB, let's go check out what Airbnb is looking like. Airbnb, what? Still getting rejected to the downside. Airbnb is actually getting added to the Nasdaq 100, I think, at the end of this week. So I would be expecting on the addition news, Airbnb would keep going higher because that's what I have been used to seeing. But also, you know, I haven't really seen big red days like these going into additions and rebalance days. So Airbnb getting destroyed over here a little bit. I would like to see how the rebalance is going to affect Airbnb's price on Friday. Prad, I love the way you answer these kind of questions. So I'm going to ask you, where does SPX close at today? I think it closes above 46.10. I think it closes above 46.10 for the ES futures. But what do I know? But what do I know? Yeah, what do I know? Oh boy, I just came up with another idea. No further comment. Oh, okay. I like that. Let your actions do the talking for you. Doge spikes because you can buy Elon's underwear with it. Yeah, it was something along the lines, right? You can buy merch for Tesla or from Elon using Doge or something. AVGO thoughts. AVGO with 1.8 million shares trading so far, currently making a rebound off those lows from 606 towards 612. Low on the volume side for me for some stock that's making, it's not low, it's a $600 stock and 1.8 million, so it's not really that low, I guess. What am I saying? But still rejected on the downside today, 1.7% down. AMC back to the downside already? I thought it was going higher. So AMC did make a new high a day at $24.68 and is now trying to curl back to $24. Let's see how AMC behaves at 24. If it gets rejected from there, or is it going to rip from there, is the next question. This guy is still ripping over here, Affirm. So I'm going to throw an order at 103.50. 103.50 to take one more profit target, and then we'll hold our last few shares on Affirm to see if we can go all the way back to VWAP on this bad boy. Affirm going, yes, Affirm indeed going. Let's go, Affirm. I'm kind of wondering if I just take the profit over here instead of 103.50 and to stop being stingy. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just stop being stingy. I'll just cross over, take my profit, and we'll hold the rest to all the way up to VWAP or wherever it wants to take us. We'll learn slowly. Can you take a look at CRM? CRM with about 3.5 million shares traded so far, currently at 254.63 cents. My chart's not loading, so give me a second. This sounds nuts, but AMC to 1 trillion, folks. Yep. Okay, CRM. There's a big volume candle here on CRM, so let me go make sure that's an actual authentic candle and not just one of our dark pool wick candles. No, that's a real candle. And even with that real candle, CRM didn't really move a whole lot from those lows. So not sure how CRM wants to deal with this, but it looks like we might have just established the low based on that volume candle. That's the highest volume candle for the day, and that was a big buyer coming in and pretty much holding the stock. So I'm gonna guess there's either size at 254 on the downside or at 253.71, or someone just crossed up and just took a bunch of size long just to protect that low. So CRM looks like we could have a buyer here, keep in mind, and if that low gets taken out, then maybe we see more downside on the day. Currently down 4.2%. Prad, can you please take a look at Armadillo Crossbow? It doubled in the past week. I need you to give me a ticker, please. Prad, I see the VIX up 10%. Do people day trade that thing? Yeah, why not? If people could trade anything, they will. Why not? Yo, Prada, can you check out ISIG? I've been getting whacked. Oh no, my friend. ISIG. ISIG currently, nope, that's a CRM chart. ISIG currently down 6.5%. Look at on the daily. So ISIG currently looks like the highs were 35s or so not too long ago on December 9th, and pretty much gave away a lot of that move. And that's pretty much just normal wicks. So that's not even actual candles or actual prints that happen here. Most of the prints happen below 22.95. So if you're above 22.95, then I'd be scared because this looks like a barrier here. And we could go as low as $12 even to find some support on ISIG, in my opinion. Lucid going at 40 again. Lucid indeed going towards $40, and I will gladly try to look for a short opportunity here. Let me just, where's my order at? They gave it to me. I wanted to reprice my order closer to $40, but oh well, that's fine. I'll just take more shares once we get closer to $40.
Tesla almost back to VWAP. What was
Yeah,
you
did I
out?
not say that? And guess what exit I took?
What? Let me guess. Around 9:34,
Less.
32.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I said I want to hold it all the way to 940.
Yeah.
I took $2 and I didn't take $8 or $10.
Anyways, profit is profit, right?
Sure, Miss V. Sure. Well, she's just trying to make me happy by saying profit's profit. It's not helping. I'm very upset.
Sorry for that.
No, whatever. It's a good trade, though. I hope the viewers still holding on to that some of that money over there on that trade.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking for a short opportunity. What do you think, Tesla Pro?
Well, first of all, congratulations on the level, because you were like so right about that 930 level. I didn't take that because honestly I was not sure about that, if it's going to break to the downside or to the upside. But in terms of shorts on Tesla, I don't see for now levels, to be honest.
Yeah.
I want to wait for more volume come into the stock, and maybe some other names we can take a look at.
Okay, yeah, I'm short Lucid right now. I'm still long Affirm, but we already took a couple profits on that. We're $1.50 on the money in Affirm, and Lucid is just basically doing a whole lot of nothing in front of 40. We'll see what it ends up doing there. Someone said Affirm short, Mookie Wilson. If Affirm's getting into a short territory, then I don't want to be holding my position. Yeah, you could short Affirm here at 104 or so, or even 104.40, 104.50. Sorry, we'll see what happens. But the market's curling right now, so yeah, Affirm might as well curl down with it. I'm a trader from Russia. I do scalping. I consider it one of the best forms of trading. Yeah, if you're a day trader, then scalping is one of the best ways to make money, because you're making money on every little move up or on the way down, and you're killing it. Lucid's breaking 40. We'll see. Obviously, I'm short right now, and I'm only out of the money 2 pennies, and my average is 39.83. So I'm almost sure that it's not breaking 40 just yet. Why did Prad cross the road? Because he couldn't buy a Tesla. That's right. Scalping is a doctor's job. Well put. Well put. AMC moving up. Let's go check out. Yeah, man. Now, like I said, I'm really looking to see AMC at 25.50 and 26 to see how it trades there. So I believe it can easily go there. And I tweeted that last night too. I put out my charting on there. I said what levels I'm going to be watching, why I'm watching what I'm watching, where the stops got triggered yesterday, and how I identified stops getting triggered at that point. So I posted a pretty detailed review for anyone who wants to go check it out. And I'm basically waiting for that price to go get tested now, 26 and 25.50. Got a Porsche though? Yeah, I got a Porsche for sure. Look at the Grand Exchange on OSRS. Oh, this guy's talking to the RuneScape. All right, buddy. Prad AMD, please. AMD still around VWAP, getting rejected around VWAP throughout the whole day, even though we did get a pop off these levels off the open, and now we're just seeing rejection for the rest of the day. So don't really like that. But I think we're only down 0.3% while the overall market's almost down 2%. So I think AMD's still fine around these levels. Prad's got the I always have the bouncy legs, man. I just have the restless leg syndrome. I can't help it. My legs just move. It's my ADD too. That's why I'm like poking myself with this stupid toy. I should be playing with my ADD toy instead. So I'm gonna go do that instead of moving my legs. Prad's using his high school acting training with Miss V. I actually did take drama classes, but it wasn't it wasn't that serious acting. Yeah, I took drama classes.
Cool.
Yeah. Didn't help though, because clearly I can't maintain composure for shoot. Lucid at 40.
You're doing pretty good.
Lucid indeed at $40. We did break 40 with a slight break, so I'm gonna add more size here. What? Why wouldn't it let me change my order book? There we go. So that size on that 40 break is actually, the volumes on that 40 break is actually pretty significant. So I don't like that. I'll be 100% honest. So we're going to watch it for a quick second. If 40-10 breaks, then we'll just get out of it. I don't want to be holding the stock. And if it goes lower here, I'm adding on the way down, so that's gonna be even juicy. Oh yeah, I'm adding on the way down here. Let's go. Am I adding on the way down? Am I adding on the way down? Am I adding on? I'll give it a couple more seconds. We'll see how it goes. But that was a pretty weak break of 40, as you guys saw. We added it up there. I'm waiting to see more weakness. Yeah, I'm for sure adding on the way down here. So let's take that short, and then we're riding the stock all the way back to looks like 39.50 maybe, or even lower. Would love to obviously ride it all the way to VWAP, but my first few targets are gonna be in these ranges. Thoughts on Ford? I need to drink water. Yeah, let's go to Sean.
Could you put? Yeah, thanks, Lucas. Okay, so, all right, like Ford, man. Let's just go with, because Ms. V's in the building. Let's see if you guys can get this Superman right there. So yeah, we talked about Ford earlier, and basically news came out. CEO was talking. He gave some more guidance there. Talked about 600,000 electric vehicles by 2022 there, or 2023. A nice upside bump, just continues to go. We took some out at VWAP, and we just took some out right now. So we still got 30% of this trade left on. Ford right now bouncing. We said that we'd like this long, said that we like this long through 20. It's come down, it bounced around 1950. Look at that, that's barcoding. Then the news comes out, we take it to the upside. Just wish we had more shares on that one. That's there. And then the only trade that I still have from the open, man, Lucid. And again, you know, Prad, you talk about, you know, watch lists and sticky notes and things like that. We were loving Lucid long today. Once it broke this 38.50, it did come back down. We had to defend 37, but we're still into Lucid right now as it's bouncing around 40 bucks. So right now we're long 37.60, $2.20 in the money on Lucid. But so far so good. My biggest position right now, and I'm gonna have to start to empty out. We've been tossed around. We'll see if we can be positive or negative here on AMD, but we got tossed around here near the bottoms. I was actually debating going short through this, and we were caught short. Then it took out 133, and we got out. Still though, put on some decent shares here. Thought that this market was coming back to the downside. We took a long and got out. Then once it broke, we lost, went short, and then we just shorted right up here, 133.80 or so on AMD, and been cashing it out all the way down. Oopsies, let me see if you guys can see this. Just starting to cash it down on the downside. Our best out is 20. So 80s out 20, that's 60 cents. Starting to battle back here. I feel like the NASDAQ may just continue to be weak the rest of the day, but hey, some of the calls haven't been great today. It's very, very choppy, Prad. Remember, Fed meeting today, and then tomorrow is the, not the minutes, the announcement. So we'll see what happens come tomorrow at this time. It should be real spicy.
Thank you, Sean. Yeah, so we're waiting for that 2 o'clock as Sean just reiterated for that. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears peeled. So Lucid Motors short, we're now 20 cents in the money. I did take my first profit target. Like I said, it would be in this range, and then we're waiting to see in this range after that, so 39.40. Just keeping an eye on the level 2 and the time of sales. I'm still seeing red prints come in and not really green prints. This big volume candle that came in around $40 break, I'm going to guess that was pretty much a lot of stops sitting there that went off, and those stops got triggered. No buyers stepped up, and hence we're seeing the stock go right immediately to the downside. But now if buyers step up over here, I don't like that anymore, and I'm not going to hold it the second time through 40. But what I'm seeing right now is obvious lack of, you know, buyers stepping up, and sellers are still there. So we're looking for another move to the downside. I'm going to throw order out at 39.40 to the downside. Oh, there we go. Buyers stepping in. They're running it up a little bit one more time to see if they can actually break 40 this time. Apple curling. Why is my chart not working for Apple? Apple indeed made somewhat of a move towards VWAP over here off those lows along with the overall market, but then, you know, it started curling back to the downside off these 174s. So we'll see how Apple can behave over here. If market can, you know, hold up exactly where it is and then make a move back to VWAP, maybe we see another move in Apple. BKKT. BKKT. Ooh, my chart's too big. Let's close this real quick. BKKT. NASDAQ. Nope. New York. BKKT on New York. I'm still waiting for the chart. Come on. with 2 million shares traded so far. It's trying to go through $14. Currently the high day at $13.80. The pattern is looking pretty clean. We got a higher high and higher low pattern all the way through those highs over here. So we'll see how the stock can trade at $14. There's some size at $13.71, but not anything significant. AMC free falling, really? No, I don't think that's a free fall just yet. No, that's not a free fall in any shape or form. AMC making up those losses from yesterday. It's basically going to go test the liquidity at $26. It is making up the gains, but it's not making up the gains because it has to. It's making up the gains because market's function is to go find where the buyers are, where the sellers are. And yesterday, most of the sellers piled up at 26, pushing the stock down, and that's where the break happened. A lot of the long stops triggered from there, and that's why we're seeing this. I'll just show it to you guys. So right here, look at these single prints over here. That's basically stops getting triggered on the way down. And if you see single prints on the way up, that stops getting triggered on the way up. So that's either be shorts on the way up and longs on the way down. Lucid back through 40. It is indeed back to the 40 this time. We're watching it again to see if this 40 break is weak. If so, then we'll stay in this trade. But if the 40 break is actually significant, we could see Lucid Motors go higher, and we don't want to be holding it. It does look like it wants to go higher from here on out. So let's just keep an eye for a little bit longer. And if it doesn't dip right back to the 40, we'll get out right away. Market's holding, and yeah, it's ripping.
I would love to see like amount to be ripping also, team. We have 874 likes currently. We need just 120 more to get our daily goal, 1000 likes. So please, again, I remind you, smash the like button. Just 30 more minutes left for you to trade with me and with Prad and me at Market Movers. So team, we've got a new name for the show today. We've got a new thumbnail, and if you like some changes, please support and go along on the like button. All right, 80 more likes to 1K.
So I just pulled up to see what the high of Lucid would be yesterday, and looks like the high yesterday was 40.29, and I may just have gotten shaken out a bit too early. So now I'm just trying to get back short right away, oh, that's way too much size. Oops, that's way too much size. Let's start covering some. Let's start covering some of that, and then now we'll hold the other bag that we originally wanted. That was way too much size there. I may have orchestrated some of that move to the downside based on how much size I put on the book. Like the show. Yes, like the show.
We like it back.
I'm going to de-risk myself a little bit more over here because I see some size there. I actually see some size there. Let's see if we get right under 40. There's some size pulling up, though, so I don't like that. My average currently... Still debating what I want to do with this trade here a little bit. 40.24, did I say, was the high of what is it right here? Was the high 40.29. 40.29 was the high from yesterday. So keeping an eye over there. I should have just when in doubt pulled out earlier and seen that was the high I should be risking instead of these highs. I want to take more shares. Thank you. Sure hope Powell says something to send the market upwards. Getting tired of losing. I'm sorry, Yeti. I'm very sorry about that. Obviously, yeah, red markets are not fun for anybody, man. Especially with people with an investment. Yeah, 100% for you. I hope market goes up, but keep in mind, if the market does not give you what you want, make sure you have mental stops or actual stops ready to take that and reprice yourself at a different point. It's always okay to take that first L and then come back later, and but if you don't have the funds to do that, then that's the problem right there. Like, you always want to make sure you can play the next card, is what I'm trying to say.
What does red print means on time and sales? Well, does it mean that someone's been selling, right? So that's what it means.
Perfect.
Sell is going on when it's in red.
Perfect. Yep. So yeah, green is buys, red is sells, yellows are above the buys, and green is below the sells. So they're crossing harder to sell, and yellow is they're crossing harder to buy. Going to give Lucid the 40-30. Oh yeah, you have to. The 40-29 is the high of yesterday, so you might well ask to give it to like 40-50. To be honest, I would give it to 40-50, but that's depending on your size and where your entry is, obviously, right? Back in the money for Lucid. We did give back a little. What is my LFT? Oh, well, my LFT is non-existent right now, so we're good. Technically, every transaction is a both buy and a sell. Very correct. I got in front. I ain't worried about nothing. Lucid utilization and short interest growing exponentially. I don't really use those numbers, the utilization numbers and short interest. Like, I use short interest, don't get me wrong, but utilization numbers don't mean anything to me. Do I add over here slightly under 40? Yes, you do, Prad. Come on. Show them that you're not paper hands, Prad. Okay, let's write it one more time to the downside. My average is now 40.11. Come on, look at the size on the offers building up. There's no more buying happening above 40. Markets could curl to the downside. Come on, what are you doing? Back to the downside you want to go. You know it. You know it. Can't tell me nothing. That's right. You can't tell me nothing. Oh. Oh. I invested in Christmas. I hear the stockings are go up. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Why didn't I think about that? Buy some stocking stocks. Stocks. Nordstrom, maybe? I don't know. Who makes stockings or who makes socks? Good morning, man. Good morning, brother. Dollarama is a good name. Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you, Sean. Oh, Lucid's now working, baby. Let's go. Big time in the money. Lucid pretty much gave back everything we lost right off the rip over there. Got back right in. When in doubt, pulled back, and I pulled back, and I saw that 40.29 was a level. That should be a profit-taking level if you're long, and that should be at least a short entry level if you want to look short like me, the bear mentality. So I'm so glad that I saw that. Got right back into my trade after taking the first initial loss. Now we're looking for that move right back towards VWAP. But if this holds up again, then I'm going to be very mad. If this holds up again, I don't want to be looking short again on Lucid, because there's some clear buying happening in front of 37.60, 37.70. That is really annoying. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Yes, the 5 Ps. UAA makes socks. Under Armour. Good call, good call. But like not like stocking stocks, like more Christmassy stuff. Like what Sean said, dollar store, Dollarama. I don't know if Dollarama is dollar store, but that's the Canadian dollar store. But yeah, they make stocking stuffers. They make a bunch of Christmas stuff. The party accessories in general. So yeah, that was a great call. I didn't even think about it that way. GG gang, GE gang. Got it. Birds bees. Oof, they've had pretty good ones. 6 Ps. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. Someone forgot the piss in there. MGK is better than Kanye. All right, banned. Where's this guy? Banned.
Come on.
I wasn't gonna do it. The market doesn't care what you think, Brad. The market doesn't care what anyone... Wait, who timed the mail?
Come on.
Sean timed them out. Sean wasn't taking any of that. Sean said,
That
nah.
was not me though.
I know, Sean. It was Sean.
I know. Well, on this beautiful note, guys, let me update you on currencies. Currencies check. Canadian dollar is up 0.43%. US dollar is down around 0.20%. Euro, Australian dollar slightly down. British pound, Japanese yen, and Swiss franc slightly to the upside. Russian ruble, I added Russian ruble in here, is up 0.67%. Bitcoin is down 0.62%. Now trade at 46,500, and Ethereum is down 0.85%. Bitcoin 46,500. Prad.
Wow. Yeah.
Beautiful price.
I think it's gonna go to 40K. Sadly.
You think?
Yeah.
By the start of January, I think by the end of
I don't
December.
know when, but like just looking at the chart, just the way the chart's looking, like I just don't like it. It's struggling to go above 50K and stay there. I think it needs to go test these levels at 40K and then 44,000. So that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, right? But that's just my opinion. I got out of my Lucid short because I chickened myself out. I took my profits and I ran out. But I'll get back in if they give me my entry again at 40.15, and then we'll stop ourselves out on the break of 40.20, or actually 40.30, I guess. Sorry. No, I was gonna pull my order. Darn! Just as I was gonna pull my order, they filled me one more time. That's twice today. That's insane. All right, I guess we're in this trade. We'll hold it. We'll see how the stock moves, and then either we'll get out for a loser or for a profit. BTC lasers race says 40K. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Here we go. The stock is going now. Walmart's still ripping. So let's go see Walmart. Wow, Walmart's at 145-ish now. Yeah, it's been just nonstop moon status ever since what's the show name now? Market Movers started. So insane. 11:38 right now. So we have a couple. We have 20 minutes or so left. Feel free to throw some tickers at me. Tesla 394. Tesla's at 394 now, 395, 394. I'm looking for the 930 break short at this point. I'm not looking for any trade on Tesla. I've already made my first initial long trade that I wanted to, and I traded that pretty poorly. So I don't want to make another trade on that on the long side. And now I'm just waiting for that 930 break short. Maybe later on in the day, market shows us more weakness, and the 930 when that breaks, I'm expecting us to go test 910. Obviously, I said 910 today is gonna be kind of hard to see, but with the way market's going, if we get another big red side to the downside, what do we know? I'm gonna love it if that happens. Who will?
And we've got a super chat from Clubhouse. Ruined. Thank you for your super chat.
Clubhouse Rewind.
Who will rewind? Rewind, thank you. Who will Miss We smash first, Sean or Prad?
I don't know what that means, but...
For banning people?
For banning people. Lucid Motors going higher. I don't like the way this is looking right now. Obviously, the high of yesterday, 40.29, 40.30. Gonna give it basically what the other person said, 40.30, and I'm gonna get out. I'm just gonna throw an order out because I don't even want to hold it past that. So... we'll take that loss if it comes to us, and we'll take it gracefully and move on. There we go. That's the loss. They gave it to me. We're gonna move on from it. What indicators do you use in TradingView in the previous Tesla chart? No indicators other than volume profile. Drop a like, support the awesome traders. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Take him out ASAP. Yeah, they took me out. Take me out. This company is pure hype artist. So Lucid. Shorted again since it obviously hasn't worked the first few times. Well, I'm actually up on the stock, so I don't know what you're saying. And it did work. I scalped it multiple times, and I maybe lost twice. So I don't know what. Look at this. That's a win-win-win. tiny share loss. Win, win, win. Tiny share loss. So I don't know what you're complaining about. Why that comment, man? Yeah, exactly. Firm on VWAP, AFRM. Oh, this one's going back down, man. Come on, Lucid. AFRM at VWAP right now. So let's go pull up AFRM. Indeed, 104, which is what our target would have been, but I obviously took out my money way before that. We're looking to see. I'm not going to short a firm, man. I like a firm. I can't short a firm. There's a reason why I've been long biased on this stock, so it's been working out. I'm not going to change my bias on this position today. I'm just going to be hands off on that one. See if where we can take it. Prad shoe must fit. I wasn't talking to you. Sorry. I thought I was getting targeted. Tired of the market going down, so going to buy SQQQ so the market will turn around. That's the. I get it. Roblox long. Let's go check out Roblox. Roblox. I shorted in October because we were at $170. All right, come on, buddy. But yeah, Roblox is indeed pretty battered to the downside here. 105, 106 is market could curl to the downside, so I'm a little hands off on picking up this bottom on Roblox. We'll see what happens. So Lucid Motors did go as high as 40, 43. I want to go back over here, see where can I actually get short on Lucid one more time. It has to start curling from here, man. This is absolutely nuts. We're gonna get short one more time, and we'll see what happens. I'm definitely nerding out that I get timed out on the comment. Oh yeah, the Kanye comment. Microsoft at 325, love it all day long. Microsoft 325, you said. It did dip as low as what, 324.11, so 325 not too far from there, $1 or so. Yeah, I get the idea that you're going for, but like, what is your target to VWAP? And if market comes down, you know, does it really have the strength to do that is a question. So in my opinion, no, but we'll see. Affirm. I don't really see a trade in a firm right now. I don't want to short a firm at 104s because, you know, I think a firm belongs a way higher than here. So that's why I've been buying the dips on the longs the whole day. I wanted to see the Conway post but can't find them. Do you all censor remove posts? I don't know what Conway post is, but we try to keep it PG. Docu consolidating over 2 hours. Docu has been consolidating for over 2 hours. Wow, that's a pretty strong consolidation indeed. DocuSign looking very strong in this market. Lucid expected to meet deliveries end of the month. I thought they got postponed till 2022. SIDU halted up. Really? At this time of the day? Wow. All right. SIDU did indeed halt on the way up for some reason. So let's see if the stock's going to give more excitement later on or not. So how is it halting at this time? SEAC in this chat for 15 minutes. SCAC. SCA. I'm typing wrong. SEAC. SEAC. Let's go see 65 million shares. A volume spike did come in, and the stock's trying to go get to $2. Moving on. Ford close to retaking $20. Let's go check out Ford. Ford indeed getting back to $20. Let's go. I do think this could be a short here for the intraday trade. But like, you know, I'm bullish on Ford. I like Ford the way it is. It could easily keep going higher and higher, and I'm gonna keep loving as long as it keeps doing that. I like it. SIDU, like an Indian name. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This one's still struggling to break out of 40-50. It did go high there. Let's go check out what Apple's looking like. Or AMD. Apple's coming back to the downside here. So that should bring the overall market with it. There we go. Apple's coming to 173, 170. Yeah, we could see 172.50 again if the market could go to the downside. I want to go see what Tesla's looking like. Tesla coming back towards 930 or so. I would love to get that 930 short break. With FOMC, put the FOM in FOMO. Okay, AQST. AQST, really low on the volume side, 200,000 shares, really choppy, going sideways, even though it's up 1%, really choppy sideways, up and down by VWAP, so not really doing a whole much. Lucid expects deliveries was 520 by end of the year. Thank you for that. I really thought they postponed all of that to 2022, so they're gonna deliver 520 cars by the end of the year. That's actually good for Lucid. Let's go. Lucid joining NASDAQ 100 also. Oh, I didn't hear that either. All right. Then why not short 940 Prad? That's FOMO. No, I like the breakout trade of the 930 instead, but that's not FOMO. This is more of just taking a key level breakout. 940 is not really a key level. On the intraday, maybe, yeah, but like 944... whatever was a more of a key level. I would much rather take short at 945, 944 than 940. And I'm saying that because if I show you right here on Tesla, where's that line? 944.80, and that pretty much comes from this line over here, which is the low of this candle or this day. Market is great right now. Market's always great in my opinion. Yeah, you say 930. No, I'm taking the breakout of 930 short. That's a key level of the stock, for a significant key level. Look at that. Oh wait, 930 is not a significant key level. What am I saying? 940 was the significant key level. Well, I'm still taking the 930 break short, because if 930 breaks, we could go so much lower. But you are right. I have to correct myself. I thought 930 was the key level I have mapped, but it's not. It's 944 the key level that I have mapped, and I should have played that level now that I think about it. But I still like the 930 break even then. But I'm thinking I'm gonna cut down the size now that I've actually seen that. So I'm gonna cut down the size by 50%. What? It canceled my order. There we go. AMC with support at 24. Watch for 26.40. AMC, whoa, it dipped right back through to 24 all the way to 23.93. Looks like we could just go to VWAP here. Did go as high as 25, or actually 24.98. So right on time, right on plan for AMC. Let's go check out what GME is looking like today, yeah? GME is down or up 2%, sideways around VWAP. Not sure why it's up. I do have trades on GME today. So GME, we did short it over here. Top tick short at 140. Beautiful, like right off the open fill that I got that I wasn't even planning on taking. My first short was a failure. Second short I added over here. Then I got that beautiful top tick and I got out for a profit on GME overall for the day. I stopped trading it after that because there was no real trade to make. This stock's coming back down, so we're gonna take more size on the way down here. We're not done with Lucid Motors until we completely take it all the way to VWAP, and that's the idea for the rest of the day. For me, I'm only focusing on this stock because I need to revenge trade this stock all the way back to VWAP. Oracle heading for gap fill on the downside. ORCL. Oracle going to the downside. Let's go timber. Is it going timber? Oracle is going a little bit of a timber to the downside. It's trying to see if we can hold up right now, though, at around 99, around 100. But, you know, with the overall market sentiment, if the market wants to keep going to the downside, Oracle could just break this low over here and just rock lower, much lower. There's some size on 40.10. Let's see how that 40.10 plays out. I want to go look at Rivian. I haven't looked at Rivian all day. That's surprising. Have I even traded it? No, I haven't looked at it. Duh. So Rivian around VWAP right now. I could look for a short opportunity. Do I chase this opportunity right now? I could. I could chase this opportunity. Oh, I don't even have shares to short Rivian. I always pay for them. Today I did not, so I can't even short it. Oh well, it's over on that side. You always lose on revenge trades. You are 100% right, but I think today is the one day where I will win on my revenge trade, and I will prove it to you just by adding another lot size to my short right there.
I love it. 9 minutes left until market movers end, and we need 9 more likes to get 1,000, guys. So who's gonna be like number 1,000? It should be the lucky number, guys. Smash them, and will be cool if we get 1,000 likes right now. And by the way, 1,178 people participated in the poll. Mercedes-Benz is leading. Porsche is super close, and BMW next, and Audi right after. And guess what? 1K likes. Woohoo! Thank you, team. We appreciate it so much. 3rd week in a row, we're getting 1,000 likes.
I thought we were on the 4th week. We're only on the 3rd?
It's 3rd. Only?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's pretty big achievement. But I thought we were on the 4th for some reason.
No, I believe. Anyways,
Yeah.
at this point we can
It's a
stop
long
counting.
streak. Yeah, it's a long streak.
Like,
We
it
like
must
it.
have 1K likes.
Yeah. Because memes and movers ain't moving. I don't know what memes and movers are, but this is market movers. Aha!
You got them.
I got them. All right. QQQ and SPY bouncing a little bit, not too significant of a bounce. Obviously, we're as Sean said, we're still looking for much more weakness in the market. At least I for sure am. I'm looking for this 40 break to the downside, at which point I would gladly add one more lot size to the downside on Lucid Motors. We're going to 111.90 voted on the poll. That's right. OCGN, I give you likes already. OCGN. OCGN, I think is a little bit of those pump and dump play for some person that I got into a conversation with, a heated conversation, because he didn't like what I had to say. So OCGN, we're still looking to see what happens with the Covaxin and everything from this company. Currently getting destroyed, down 10%. It is on SSR. Could go much lower in my humble opinion, and hence I don't trade the stock anymore. OCGN. These are the levels that I've had from God knows how long, and we're going back to these levels. We're actually breaking below that level, so breaking below $6 not looking good. I think we could just go back to $3 if we don't find support in these levels over here above $4 or so. If we don't find support, we're going straight back to 3 and 2. Your favorite AMD? Oh, I love AMD, dude. AMD going to the downside. I don't like that. Let's go back to Lucid. Lucid's under 40, and I want to take that short one more time. We're riding this. Let's go, Lucid Motors. Woo! Big time. What about that? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I want to take some profits over here. Crazy move to the downside. Even though it's only 34 cents, we're big time in the money right now. I'm not ready to even take profits just yet. I wanted to see all the way to VWAP. Look at that flush on Lucid Motors. This is the short that we've been fighting for. The final fight finally pays off over here. Look at that volume candle on Lucid. Let's ride it, baby. Come on, all the way lower. There's no way you're holding up right here, right? Our average currently being 40.11. We're looking to keep going much lower. What indicator is that on the side of the volume for Webull? That's not Webull. It's called volume profile. If go to Ferrari shop and try to negotiate the price, they will tell you the Porsche dealership is down the street. Wow. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I gotta ban you for being a fangirl, Ferrari fangirl now, huh? No, I'm joking. I personally am not a Ferrari fan, but Ferraris are good. They're a great car. Scuderia Ferrari. That's right. That's right. You never knew Italian. You never think I knew Italian, huh, Sean? Do you think that was some good shade? I will give you that. That was some great shade. Whoever threw that shade at me, yeah, that was some real good shade. I'm a little hurt because you made fun of Porsche and you picked Ferrari side instead. You picked Michael Schumacher's side, bro? Come on. All right, I'm being too greedy. I'm taking profits here before Greg starts messaging me. All right, we're out. I'm taking my money. Thank you, Lucid. #1 stock of the day. The new Ferraris have a warranty. Yeah. Thoughts on CHPT? Thoughts on CHPT? That's not my chart. Come on. All right, there we go. Down 7.5% right now. Still going lower. Still has that pattern. If you draw a trend line, looks like it's pretty much following a trend line all the way to the downside. Not sure where the low could be. Can't call the low just yet. Let me go over here, see if I can find something. CHPT, the low could be 1794. Actually, no, we are at the lows right now. But if this lows break, then 1794 or 1783 or whatever. Still sad for Lewis Hamilton. Man was robbed. 100% agree. But, you know, that's the name of the game, buddy. It's been happening for years and years and years. Look at how Michael Schumacher won half of his races. That's why I don't like Ferrari. There's a big reason why I don't like Ferrari. Well, the #1 reason is because my brother put that hatred for Ferrari in my heart. But the #1 reason also comes from Michael Schumacher, who put that hatred in my brother's heart, who put that hatred in my heart. So that's why I'm not a Ferrari fan. But if you look at the history of Formula One, the game is a lot more political than it is actually being on the racetrack. Yeah, granted, racers are racing and doing all that, but the history of Formula One has changed so far that every single minute thing is now going to the FIA or the referee or whatever you want to call them, and it's just become such a political game. Same thing with like any sport these days has become so political that like it's kind of like the AMC apes going against the hedge funds, right? It's like it's like the AMC apes going against the hedge funds, and like it doesn't make sense. It's like it is what it is. That's the nature of the game, and you have to play the game if you want to play the game, or you just walk out the door and just be an outlooker like me. So I'm just an outlooker. I'm gonna complain about it, but that's the nature of the game, sadly. Nice V.
I have good news.
Yes.
We have 1,100 likes. We get it.
I just snapped my hand.
Oh, wasn't that harsh?
I snapped my hand and it just cracked. All right. You have anything? Some earnings or anything?
Actually, no.
No earnings?
We're like nothing in the earnings world. We came into the end of earnings. I don't even know, guys. The only thing you can do is increase the like button. And also, please stay with us because you will be automatically transferred to Arun, Sean, and Brendan for the last 2 hours in the trading day. And this is super exciting because usually volume comes right at that period of time and power hour. I hope you enjoy the time spending with us. I hope you're still or turned or gonna get to the positive territory and profitable. Miss V trades, yes, I was short on Tesla at 944 level, got out at around 936, so profitable day overall for me. Prad, any sign off words?
Yeah, you guys know what to do. Same place, same time. To come back tomorrow, Wednesday, 11 o'clock for Market Movers. We'll be back. Love you guys.
Paka paka.
2 hours to go in the afternoon. Welcome to the close on a very red day. Unfortunately, we're dealing with a bit of a sell-off once again this afternoon. 2 hours to go in the trading session. As I mentioned, lots of things to discuss as we head towards the close on a Tuesday. Let's have a look to kick things off at where the market stands this afternoon. And as mentioned, pretty red here, 1.26 currently for the S&P 500. There we go. 1.26 for the S&P 500, 0.4 there for the Dow. It was 2% for the NASDAQ. Slight pop there to get off day lows, which is nice. We were heading back towards day lows as we were about to come on there. Brazil, full percent to the downside. Same story for crude oil.